Hey everybody. I'm kind of addicted to this game a little bit, I can't lie. I've already got like 30 something hours in it at the moment. I need to get rid of that little thing at the top because it's not quite accurate. But yeah. Here we go, my chuds, I guess. We're gonna play some more Mario Kart. I'll probably join some online lobbies in a minute. Just to warm up, I'm gonna do a knockout tour until some person in chat like maybe says, "Oh, where's the room code?" Good evening. Oh, there's Finley. Finley, I was gonna do a knockout tour because I'm kind of been getting my squiz pushed in, to be honest, on knockout tour. Oh yeah, I finally did that. Good. But how is everyone today? Where's the room code? Hey, look at this guy. Look at this little guy. Oh yeah, he's really funny. Yeah, whatever. I'll make my room in a minute. I'm just kind of gonna warm up again, even though I've been playing it for I don't know how long now. Let's see, 25. Okay, on the Switch app it says like 28. So, I don't know which one to do. I've done these three here, gold, like 3 stars. I'm really mental, so I'm going for gold 3 stars on all of them. So maybe let's try. I haven't done this one in a bit. Let's start off doing this knockout tour, where I will probably die. Because why not? Dying's great. But yeah, as I said, I've just been non-stop playing this game. It's been kind of consuming my entire life. I've 3-star gold all of the Grand Prix now. I'm just going for the knockout tours. Because the knockout tours are fun. They're so fun. But they're also really difficult. I can't tell you the amount of ones I've done today, or I just come like first the entire match and have ended it just like a second away from being first, and I have to restart it because it's really strict on that. You need to get first in every single one of the checkpoints, which isn't really, you know, too friendly. So thanks, Nintendo. I don't know what I'm gonna do here. Yeah, let's just follow the crowd, I guess. Yeah, I'm not that goated today. Oh, I'm first. Never mind, I'm goated. What the hell? Didn't even realise. Look at me go. I don't know whether to change the title again because I was looking around at some other streams and none of them really say like, "Oh, with viewers." They're just kind of playing the game, so I guess maybe I'll just do that instead. Just say like, "Oh, Mario Kart Online," and then if people join and go, "Oh, I want to play," then we do that. Because I don't really think there's enough of a player base. Oh no, charging Chuck. You actually little freak. Oh, no. Okay, that's enough of a warm up. I'll start a room, Flannel. Yeah. The reason I quit isn't because I rage. Well, it is because I rage quit, but like, I'm trying to, as I said before, I'm trying to go for gold 3 stars, and I'm not taking any less. I'm not taking any survivors, which is kind of peak. I see some love hearts there in the chat. Oh, who's that? Being all sweet like. Let's make a friend one. Hey man, it's Dom Effects. Hey Dom, you're in Alberto server, aren't you? How you doing, man? Yeah, okay, I'll create a room. We'll get this thing on. So then Flannel, you can join. And I'll get into a thing where you can join too. Let's get that working. There we go. Let's see how that goes. Yup. Oh, it's Diamond did the love heart. How sweet. Right, for your room info. There's the code. Let me just put that on a little thing somewhere. And we are joined by Finley.
Hello.
Hello. Right, we're gonna have to see if your mic's actually gonna be the right levels because I don't think I've done that in a while. Should
That's
be.
a good
but
point.
I'll have to listen in chat. I'll just set up
1 2 1
the
2 testing.
ID BDJ OCJ.
How have you already got 30 hours in this game? How's that possible?
Because I'm goated. That's why. I don't. This all I've been doing. All I've been doing. Just stupid knockout tour again and again. Trying to do that.
So to get the gold crown 3 star, you have to get all the checkpoints first place.
All the checkpoints first place. It's a lot like Wii in that aspect, I guess.
Horrendous.
Yeah. So many times I've got first every single time on the last turn of the last race. I think they like increased the rubber banding or something on the last lap.
Maybe.
Because Bowser Jr. behind me, he was going some ungodly speed to catch up with me. But you know, that's fine. It's fine, you know, it's whatever. Alright, let's change this. I need to save it, don't I? God's sake. That's fine. I'm just putting the room ID up. Not that there's probably going to be anyone who joins the room, but just as a precaution, you know. Yeah, I don't know whether to change the title to something else.
More general.
Yeah. But I don't know. I really don't know. Because all the other streams are like, oh, Mario Kart gameplay online, live stream,
Online, live gameplay.
chatting with viewers, live Mario Kart World.
Online gameplay probably is a good one to put in there.
Yeah.
Because if you were typing in something, that's what you type in, right?
Yeah, Mario Kart Live online gameplay. Just online gameplay.
I don't know.
I don't know, man.
I don't know.
Online gameplay. I'll throw a knockout tour as well.
Why not?
Knockout tour. Yeah, there we go. It's one big like clickbait title for everyone, you know. Mario Kart World Zooey Mama. I think that's the best title actually.
That is a phenomenal title. I click on that.
So let's just start doing some races. Let's just put that on. I'll put it on 32. We're not committing to anything. I'm just putting.
30. We're in it for the long haul.
I think we can do hard comms, to be honest. Yeah. Bang it. Why not? Why not? So, how many hours? Yours hasn't updated yet, actually.
No, I thought it was supposed to be after 3 days, but mine just popped up and said 4 days.
Yeah.
I was like, what's going on?
I saw that.
Am I
Mine-
doing something wrong?
Mine and Fibers was normal, but you obviously, I don't know, maybe you haven't signed some agreement somewhere. What's up, San? How's it going, San? He hasn't been in
You've
there.
got a Switch too.
I don't think he does because he's in the middle of his A levels, so he's
Right.
probably dying. Did we decide if the volume levels are alright, or? I would assume yeah. No one's said anything.
No one's complaining that I'm destroying their ears yet,
Yeah. Oh, that
so
was
we're good.
truly horrible start from me there. Oh my god! Bring up Finley, says it's diamond.
Bring me up.
I would say if I do that now, then I'm gonna throw the match. But to be honest, if you look at me go, I'm in
It's already been thrown.
23rd. Yeah, Sam says you're quiet as well. I'll try and fix that in a second. Once I've just clutched up. It's nice to see you, Sans. 30 hours for what? Yeah, literally. All my progress. Yeah, I've spent more hours than you and Fiber combined, I think, on the game so far.
Oh,
and I'm by far the worst. But it's alright, we're clutching back. I'm sure of it. Clutch up's real.
Who are you playing?
Piante, yeah. He's been my go-to of choice at the moment. Pianta or Lakitu.
My one right now.
Yeah.
But I'm just trying to use some other characters to unlock more of the
Yeah.
and such.
That's the trouble with Pianta, isn't it? Because you don't have any costumes or anything.
Yeah.
But it's worth it because he's beautiful. Can't lie, the game looks so fun aside a few things with the Grand Prix mode, but damn, it's too expensive. Yeah, I get you, bro. I think we bought it a lot cheaper than it's listed for the digital one. Got it for like 53 or something. It's a really good deal with the bundle though. If you got the, like the digital bundle.
Yeah, I got the Switch with Mario Kart, and then it
Yeah.
like 30 quid, I think, the game.
Yeah. But unfortunately, Sandals, this is the new pricing of all games everywhere, which we'll have to adjust to. Annoyingly. It's just the way the Mario cookie crumbles. I was gonna say Yoshi's Cookie, but then I backed out.
You backed out. You've got to commit to being a big Nintendo fan.
Right.
Don't be ashamed.
Let's turn up Mr. Flannel.
It's a really good deal for the Switch too. Is it? I don't know if it is a good deal for the Switch too.
I think the Switch 2... Right, this is going to get me some, like, stones thrown at my window, but I don't think the Switch 2 is too, like... as extortionate as the headlines, like, make out, or as, like, people tend to make out.
No. I absolutely... yeah, I agree with that.
Like, it's this...
It is objectively expensive, but relatively, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
Compared to an equivalent PC... or a Steam Deck, or a PS4, sorry, a PS5 or something like that. It's like, this is still the cheapest option.
Yeah, and yeah, the Switch 1 is, you know, 300 whatever. But the Switch 1 also came out 8 years ago.
Yeah, it's true.
And it hasn't shifted in its price. So, I don't know, man, that's just my 2 cents. Maybe this is coming from me and I'm a Nintendo saddo, so I shouldn't be allowed words.
It's really about whether it's got that value to you.
Yeah.
If it's worth 400 quid or whatever it is to pay for the newest games, go for it. If not, just stick with the Switch 1. Nothing wrong with the Switch 1. Until
is it worth it though?
like it's more worth it.
£10 for Switch 2 destroyers at the meaning of extortionate. Well, yeah, there's the funny thing about that one though.
Oh, that's silly. Yeah, that is nonsense.
Yeah, just don't buy it.
Yeah, just don't do that.
Because yeah, it's we've got rails in here.
Oh hey.
Hey, rails.
Very nice.
Yeah, don't buy it. It looks like crap anyway. The welcome tour. So just like.
I don't think I'd even play it if it was free, let alone buying it.
No, like.
It's not like Astrobot, whatever it was. On the PS5,
Yeah.
Astro's Playroom, was that it?
Yeah.
Or was it something else?
Astro's Playroom. Exactly, so like...
Yeah.
It looks...
was actually good and that was free.
Yeah. It looks bad anyway. Yeah, it's extortionate money. But like... Just don't pay for it. Like, I don't know. I don't know, really. I don't know what...
When it costs the same amount as a Tears of the Kingdom upgrade,
Yeah.
you know something's wrong. That is worth the money. That is worth 8 quid.
Yeah, like... I can understand people getting frustrated about the Mario Kart price, but the Welcome Tour price, just like, yeah, just don't buy it. Like, that's the bottom line of it.
Upset about the Mario Kart price. I haven't been playing on other consoles because every single game is 70 quid now on the PS5.
Yeah.
Like, if it's a new AAA big deal, it'll be 60 minimum, probably 70.
Yeah, I mean, Tears of the Kingdom was 60.
Yeah.
And
But that's definitely worth 60 quid.
yeah. And like the digital versions of the games, they're like what? They're 66, I think Mario Kart is on the eShop.
Yeah.
And then I bought it on CD keys for like some other like 53 or something. Crafty Manners. Hey Harry Flemden, how's it going? Crafty Manners. That's a so that's a niche one. Can I get in VC? Sans says. Oh, Sans. You're just troubled though, that's the thing. But yeah, like, the whole price thing... it's like you see all these posts on, get Sans in VC,
No,
Fiber, you're like...
No.
You see all these like headlines or people, all these Instagram posts about people just dogging on Nintendo that you don't really see for like Sony and Xbox when they do arguably the same caliber of awful decision making, if not sometimes worse. But like,
Every company does good things
yeah,
and bad things. It's like it does suck that it costs more money, but we had it coming. Like, I
yeah,
can't believe that games hadn't gone up because they were 60 quid when I was 8 years old.
yeah,
It's like imagine the inflation that's gone up in that many years,
yeah.
over a decade. I'm surprised that it hasn't gone up sooner. To be fair.
And then you see people talking about, oh, you could get a DS game for 30 quid. Well, yeah, it's a DS game. Like,
Wait,
yes,
is that a point that people are bringing up?
yeah.
Well,
I...
go get that then. You won't,
yeah.
because it's not the same game.
Like, oh, Mario Kart DS was so-and-so when it released in 2005.
Oh, handhelds used to be much cheaper as well.
Yeah.
It used to be cheaper to develop for. That's the whole point of it. They always made them cheaper.
Switch new console prices represents something worse than anyone's seen from any other console, though. The PS5 is like 750 quid.
The PS5 Pro is. The normal one's like 500 quid or whatever. I paid for it.
Yeah. Like but the PS5 Pro. That's what I meant. Sorry. Thank you for correcting me. Yeah, like games are gonna be more pricey.
I don't know. Maybe I'm completely losing my mind, but I don't think the Switch 2 price is that outrageous.
Yeah, the game prices is gonna take some getting used to.
It's a completely unique product on the market because it's a hybrid console. No one else does that. So yeah, you can say, oh, it's almost the same price as the PS5, but it's nowhere near as powerful. Yeah, sure, but can the PS5 play Nintendo games and can be taken outside the house? It's sort of like it's a trade-off. I got the PS5 for $453. That's a good price. That's like 400 quid. Put me in, coach. How can I debate in the comments?
Alright, maybe we should find a way to get Sans in.
Should we let him in?
Yeah.
Just so we can debate.
Where do we go?
We can bring him in here, right?
Yeah. Or we could go in the
Doesn't have to stay here.
go in the secret garden in the
Yeah, let's do that.
Alright.
It would be so awesome.
Right, ignore that lovely tune that plays. Cool. San, if you go in my Discord server,
we'll drag you in.
We'll drag you in. We're entering debate club.
I want a good, clean debate. No funny business.
I didn't even see which track got chosen.
I don't know.
I think the main point of the thing I was trying to say, is like, when it comes to Nintendo, no one can seem to think rationally. You're either
potentially
like someone, I don't know. You're either
or a mega fan.
Yeah, you're either got brown hair and you wear glasses, or like you hate everything, or you like Mario Kart Wii, and that's the only thing you've ever enjoyed. There's a few different breeds of Nintendo people.
I do not understand the Mario Kart Wii diehards.
Yeah, no, it's just like
I can respect their dedication to one game from however many years ago, but it's just not what it's cracked up to be.
It's early 2000s and late 90s kids who are now like grown up and don't really play video games, and like, oh, remember how good it used to be on Mario Kart Wii? And despite that, they haven't actually played Mario Kart Wii probably since they were in 2009. Maybe that's a very sweeping statement, but it's just like
apparently.
Just a little quiet.
That's probably alright. That's probably good though. That's probably good.
Right, I'll try and turn you up at the end again.
Well, how do I join? There's got to debate these monstrous points. I want to hear it. I want to hear the debate.
I'll drop you in, Sans. Let me just clutch up real quick. Oh, never mind.
If you join a VC, I'll drag you in.
He's gonna break my soul, isn't
he? Yeah, but you know, that's just part of the game.
Yeah, I had an intense discussion with someone who was talking about how there should be no console exclusives the other day.
Oh, that is a utopia, but it's not realistic. That's what I think of that.
I
It would
don't
be great
like
if
that.
that was
I
the
don't
case.
like that idea.
Why?
Well,
Not even in principle.
like, I guess, but Nintendo's obviously they're very much always going to be their own breed, and
Yes.
like this competition has always like bred like I don't know what innovation and like new ideas. I guess.
Yeah. No, I agree with that.
I don't know. I don't know. Bro, how do I join? Yeah, just join. Just join, Sans. Waiting on you here, buddy. Right.
I would love a world where console exclusives don't exist, so I can play everything on Switch too, and can sell all the other consoles, and then I don't have to spend as much. But that's not going to happen.
No.
And I don't know if the world where that does happen is actually better or not, because
But then there is no reason
Someone
then
will
to
have-
buy like
the Nintendo console.
Yeah. or a
Pretty
I mean Nintendo's obviously they've got the hybrid thing going on, but like
Oh, here he is. Let's bring him in.
I don't know, man.
Here he is. The debate.
The debate
man
king.
Number one. Here he is to debate Crafty Masters on all things Nintendo and Mario Kart.
Hi guys.
That
Amazing.
is the most incredible microphone I've ever heard in my life.
We have our very
Wait,
first
is
caller.
it bad? Is it bad? Hang on, let me.
It's okay.
You're currently calling us from the bottom of the Suez Canal, from the sounds of it.
Alright, hang on, is that better, guys? Is that better?
Slightly.
Sure. Well, yeah.
Well, it'll have to do, guys. I can't do any better than that.
How about a caller? What would you like to discuss today?
First of all, no, okay. Well, I do think that that is a crazy statement for you to say that Mario Kart Wii players are... What did he say again?
What did I say?
No,
Don't
not
know.
you, Crafty Masters.
I can't remember what I said now.
What did you say?
It was
Some
like
sort of
something like,
slander.
they're 30-year-old people who haven't touched the game.
Oh yeah, that was.
Oh no.
Mario Kart Wii enjoyers haven't played the game since 2009. That's what you said.
It is. I just find a lot of people that I talk to that are obsessed with Mario Kart Wii. This is the case. I mean, even like Artorvian, like I don't think he's played it since like 2009.
Nah, because I literally, bro, I played it with my friend like last year, bro. He is in like the whole community where they play it professionally, competitively, you know?
Yeah.
That's
So,
pretty cool.
I think it's got like quite a good scene, you know? I think it's just held up a lot. And I think that's probably going to happen in Mario Kart 8 as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone in chat is saying that Sam sounds clearer than my mic, which is terrible news. Does it sound like that on Discord, or what's going on?
I don't know, you sound like you're in a cave.
I sound like I'm in a cave.
I still
Why
think
do I
your
sound like
mic
I'm in
is
a
better.
cave?
Your mic like oscillates for me every single time I call you between like sounding really crisp and clear to then just sounding like one of the
I'm gonna try
worst
and
things I've
move it.
ever heard.
I'm gonna try and move it in front of my face because maybe I'm getting the side of it, and that might be causing some cave ambience.
You know, I remember the first time I joined like a stream on VC, and I remember like re-watching the stream VOD, because I was like, oh my god, I'm in a Crafty Masters video. This is the coolest thing of all time, and I'm in a stream, you know.
Yeah. Preach, man.
What the hell?
I thought there was a second part to that sentence.
Yeah, no.
What do you mean there was a second part? I was just reminiscing.
That's fair. That's fair. I thought there was gonna be a conclusion. There was like
No, that was
I
it.
remember
I didn't have
watching the
anything to
stream,
say.
And then that was it. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
I think Mario
See, I'm
Kart
not causing a
Wii.
ruckus, semi-crafty.
Not yet.
Mario Kart Wii is like it's a good
Here we go.
game, but just like I don't really think it's that like I think I was talking about it last stream as well. I just don't really think it's that good. I think the whole experience of it is very like car dealership. It's
Bro,
very
I can't even lie though, bro.
Expand on that point.
I honestly think, I don't know if this is a sweeping statement, Crafty, but you're too dookie booty at the game, bro, to be having these points.
yeah, no, I I kind of respect that, to be fair.
His counter argument is skill issue. What's your rebuttal,
Yeah,
Mr.
I mean,
Man?
kind of, right? Like,
Well, you don't have to be good at a game to like enjoy it and see its flaws. I'm not
no, but,
arguing
like,
it's
in
like
a game
a.
that's so like inherently competitive now. Like the scene is so competitive in Mario Kart Wii. You don't really see many casual players for the game. Like, so it's kind of hard to look back as someone who's kind of a more casual player of the game and critique it for, I don't know. I mean, it must be good, right? Otherwise, it wouldn't be still so popular.
Yeah.
I guess that's the Smash Bros. Melee argument, I guess.
No, I don't know
Is
if you can
that
say
the
the same
best
about
Smash
Smash Bros.
Bros?
Melee.
Well, this is the thing. I would say that Melee is more favorably looked upon than Mario Kart Wii.
What?
As the
Bro,
greatest
nah, I
one
think you
in the
got that
series.
skewed, bro.
No,
No,
Melee
I-
is very much still.
Melee is huge.
Is
And
it? I have no idea about the Melees.
Yeah. Oh, Melee's massive.
How
There's
do you-
still tournaments going on about that. Like major
Right, I mean, there's tournaments in like all Smash Bros. Games.
But like major tournaments. That's the thing. I
Yeah,
think
there's
that
a reason they
there's
still
a
use the
major
GameCube
Mario Kart Wii
controller.
one.
Oh wait, no,
That's
guys, I'm
true.
confusing Melee with Brawl.
Yeah, no, Brawl died because of tripping. That was a terrible decision.
Yeah.
How are
Huh.
we using to CPUs? We're just bad. Also, they're on hard, so you can't be too mad.
This is what I'm saying, bro. Skill issue. But to be fair, I haven't played the game. Maybe it's really difficult.
It's not. It's not. It's just bad.
Knockout Tour is a lot harder than the just general racing. I think the difficulty scale must. All right, Finley. All right.
No, I'm
Have
joking.
you got 3 stars gold on Knockout Tour?
No, but I did win an online one.
Yeah. Okay.
What do you guys think of the whole thing that you have to like drive a whole hike to get to the other races? Because that's the main criticism I've seen.
I understand the criticism because it feels like you're not really racing the tracks. You're just racing like in a straight line.
Yeah.
Which I like the variety. I just wish there was. I don't know. I wish there was more balance in the online mode, where it would just give you some more 3-lap races instead of just always driving to the next one.
Well, you
I
can
mean, the only
choose
way
that.
to do that, right? You can pick random
You
and then
can.
do a 3-lap race.
Actually, you can pick any track. I only found out about this yesterday. You can pick any
Yeah.
track in online, but most
Really?
people don't. Yeah, because most people don't know you could do it. Because I didn't know I could do it.
Yeah, I mean that's really weird that that's just not like obvious. I watched a video about it talking about how like they kind of Nintendo just wants you to play the game their own way. Like it's a really good game or it's a good game, but they really kind of like are controlling how you play it.
They're always like that, though, aren't they?
I can,
That's
yeah, I
true,
can see
yeah.
that point.
It's very. I mean, it's sometimes you get games like I guess Tears of the Kingdom or Echoes of Wisdom, where it's like, yeah, do whatever the hell you want, but then a lot of the other time they're like, yeah, you got to do this.
I mean,
It's not
even
like a-
Mario Odyssey is really it allows you to do whatever you want, you know, like
Yeah.
that's
Yeah, they get a lot better at it, but most of the time they are just like. I guess in this one they're trying to open up a bit more, but obviously Mario Kart is still, I guess, a linear thing.
And guys, remind me how much this game is?
$4.
Depends how you. Depends. I only paid £30
Okay, if you
for
don't buy it with the Switch too.
it. It's £66 digital.
I paid 120 for it, but
What?
I bought
You
2
bought it twice. You bought
Why
two
did you buy
Switch
it
2s as
twice?
well.
because I bought 2 Switches.
Why?
Because I needed them. Well, no, one's for me.
No,
Switch
you
too.
don't need 2 Switches. Everyone's
One's-
complaining about the price. No
It's in
wonder
the
you're not.
name.
You bought 2.
Yeah, I got one for me, and then the other's for my girlfriend, and then
Oh, that's quite sweet.
yeah.
But still, 2 is crazy.
I didn't mean to. That wasn't the plan.
It was an accident.
He just ended up at the midnight release, even though he pre-ordered one, and then just happened to walk away with one.
Yeah, it was just kind of a spur of the moment kind of deal. Spur of the moment that's going to
Oh,
kind of
okay.
hurt for the next few months, but you know.
Yeah, I'd imagine. To be fair, I actually think I might be turning around a bit. Like, I think it's still extortionate, and I think that it's kind of a bit worrying, because if you look at how much they're kind of changing the prices. I feel like that's just really telling of what the game industry is going to become. But at the same time, £66 doesn't sound like that crazy compared to what it is now.
Yeah. I mean, like, as well, you got to
It's a
factor in
small jump.
when these games come out, that's the MSRP, and Nintendo always sells everything for like 800
Full
billion
price,
pounds
yeah.
more. Yeah. So like,
Actually, that is the one thing that Nintendo do that the other companies don't. So yeah, Sony launches a game at 70, but it'll be on sale for like 30 at some point. Whereas Nintendo, no, it's always going to be the same price.
but
I
if
mean,
you
the
go
thing
to like
is, I feel
Curry's
like
and
we
stuff,
keep making excuses, though. That's the problem. Is that we can go, well, it's Nintendo, and it's like, in comparison to this isn't that expensive. But we should be just looking at how much is this game worth, generally, right? Like,
Yeah.
I don't think it's worth. I don't think it's worth the full money.
No.
Mario Kart
Yeah.
or the Switch.
Mario Kart.
Mhm.
I think Mario Kart is a really solid game. I think it's probably, I'd say it's probably a 9 or an 8 out of 10. But I don't think it's worth. Yeah, I don't think it's worth like the full shebang.
Crafty Poucho wants you to play with Yoshi.
I'm not going anywhere near that freak, to be honest. But
Don't you worry. I need costumes for Yoshi.
but
you're
yeah,
not gonna go near. Is Poucho the freak or is Yosho the freak? Yoshi.
both maybe. I don't know.
Oh, that's
We'll
kind
go with that.
Why haven't I
Kind of
unlocked the B-Dasher yet? Is that like a late game car?
Maybe. You need to get coins to get cars.
Yeah, I've just unlocked a billion things and the B-Dasher just isn't one of them.
Oh. But yeah, I think Mario Kart isn't. I don't think they should have been the game that like introduced the jump of pricing. It seems weird in my
I don't
head.
know what would have been able to. I guess a new Zelda maybe.
Yeah.
but then,
Something like that.
We've just had Tears of the Kingdom, so it kind of has to be, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Like they're not gonna introduce it with Donkey Kong.
I'm under the impression that they should have released Tears of the Kingdom as a Switch 2 launch title. That's what I think they should have done.
Yeah,
that's
but
actually
Tears of the
really
Kingdom
fair.
came out
That's
2
actually
years
really
ago,
I know. It would have been. Imagine though.
and that was already delayed like 4 years.
I do understand, but it would have been so cool to have it in 60 FPS as a launch title. It would release on both, but obviously you can get the Switch 2 version. I think that would have been a very acceptable thing that people would have gone, okay, that's fair enough, I'll pay more for that. That would have eased it a bit.
I've got a very hard disagree.
Okay.
Because
Nah,
Tears of the
I'm
Kingdom.
for that. I think that makes complete sense. If you think about it, right, the Switch 2 isn't that much of a jump from the Switch. They could have released it 2 years ago.
I don't
Oh, the
know.
Switch 2.
I
You're
don't
saying
know.
that the thing that you're playing right now requires that extra 2 years of manufacturing.
Probably
This
not
isn't
this
that
specific
groundbreaking, is it?
game, but if you look at all the other stuff they're putting on here, it is a very, very big jump.
Hitman 3 is crazy.
I know, but it's only 2 years. Like
Cyberpunk.
other consoles are doing it. The Switch is kind of behind if you think about it.
It's
Nintendo
also a
is just kind of-
handheld.
You're not gonna win this.
Who, me or
Yeah,
Sans?
okay, fine, handheld, but still, look,
I
guys.
left it ambiguous so that I can claim victory either way.
I agree with the Finley's thing though, that it should have been Zelda. That makes so much sense. I don't even like Tears of the Kingdom that much. I can't even lie. But
Ooh, that's also a controversial
See,
opinion.
this is what
that
I
is
was
definitely
saying.
controversial.
With
I was surprised that people loved it so much. To be honest, I love Breath of the Wild. It's my favorite game of all time, but not a fan of Tears.
I haven't played enough Tears of the Kingdom to say whether I like Breath of the Wild more, but I imagine it'll be that way. I don't know why. It just grabbed me more, but maybe that's because Tears of the Kingdom's the second game in the series, and it's like the same world.
Well, no, I
kind
think a
of.
lot of people were saying Tears of the Kingdom was just better because it like kind of improved all the mechanics and stuff in Zelda and all the stuff that was kind of holding it back. But then it just creates new problems. I found that were worse. The
See-
depths is so bad, bro.
these reasons are why I think that Tears of the Kingdom being a launch title would have been completely the worst thing that Nintendo could have possibly done.
What are you? No, because this is just me. I'm like in the minority.
It's not
here.
just you. You see that
Yeah,
argument
this-
everywhere. Absolutely
Because
everywhere.
people would have gone, oh, why are they just releasing the same game? This
Yeah.
is the launch title.
That's the thing
Right,
with
I
Tears of
see.
the Kingdom.
didn't we
It is.
say- I don't think like Mario Kart is that different from. I mean, yeah, it is because it's World, right? It's like got different stuff, but
It's
also
a
got
very
bunch of
different game
problems
to
with it.
8.
it's got a
Regardless
bunch
of
of
whether it's
problems
got
with it.
problems or not, it's a very different game to 8. Tears of the Kingdom, no matter how you spin it, is just the same world as Breath of the Wild, but more. So arguably it is the better game because it has a whole lot more, but it is basically just Breath of the Wild plus. I prefer Tears of the
Nah, it's not a better
Kingdom,
game.
personally, but I think if they released it as a launch title, it would have got a lot of flack because Nintendo's waited so and so to do a new console, and the launch title is basically the exact same game that released as the launch title for the base Switch.
What was the launch title for the? It was the launch title for the base.
It was
Switch,
Breath of the Wild.
Breath of the Wild, yeah, and Mario
When-
Kart.
when did
8
Mario
come out
Kart 8
It was not.
shortly,
Yeah, that
shortly
was June, July.
May, was it, or June maybe? It was quite early. It was like 2-3 months. It's the same
Yeah.
like how Donkey Kong, the new one's coming out, kind of.
I think
That
DK would have
far,
worked better for as a launch title, to be honest.
No,
Honestly,
bro. What
I
are you
think so.
on about? DK
no,
working better, bro.
absolutely.
Come on.
Absolutely, I 100% agree.
You agree that DK would have been better as a launch title than?
Yes, because it's
How?
more different. Mario Kart
No, but
is
it
Mario
doesn't really
Kart,
matter
and
about
that's great.
different.
I think it would. I think people go, wow, this is a real next gen game.
I think people would have honestly taken anything if it wasn't this pricey.
Also, yes, I think people are just. No one's ever going to be happy because it's either too expensive or it's not the game I want or this, that, and the other. You can't please everyone. Like if
I think
like you were
that-
saying, if Mario Kart wasn't and Tears of the Kingdom was, or if Donkey
Actually-
Kong was the launch game, no, there would always be a subsection of people that are not happy.
I retract my statement. Actually,
Thank you.
I
'Cause
think
Donkey Kong would
I
be-
think Mario
open
Kart World's a better
plenty.
launch title because this is kind of appeals to everyone.
Yeah.
And DK Bonanza,
I'm
no
not-
matter how incredible it is going to be, because it is going to be incredible, because it's incredibly fun.
Yeah. You've
Mario
played-
Kart is
you've
always
played
good.
Donkey Kong as well.
I
so
have played Donkey Kong, and I played
you are
Metroid,
the
so
expert. You're the expert.
yeah. So beat that, everyone. But
Yeah.
yeah. I think Mario Kart is just it appeals to more people.
Here's my reasoning why I don't think that makes it a good launch game, is because the thing you want on launch is the thing that the players who are willing to spend it on launch are going to want to play. Like that, only the diehard Nintendo fans are getting the Switch 2 on launch. So I feel like Donkey Kong's like the best thing you could release for them. Whereas then,
True.
once more people have got the Switch, it's
Finley,
like,
Finley.
"Alright, Mario Kart's out now, let's go.
Finley, if you think
everyone's
about it, okay, imagine already, right? People are really mad at the Switch 2 prices. They're like, oh, why am I gonna get this? It's so expensive. Imagine that, but it's
Yeah.
goddamn Donkey Kong is the front cover of all this.
Well,
Donkey
That's not
Kong's
good.
56. It's not the full price.
It's cheaper, and the Nintendo fans would love that. Are you kidding me?
No, but you need Mario and Zelda for the wider appeal, like Crafty said. That doesn't make sense to put Donkey Kong in there.
I don't know. I disagree.
Donkey Kong is such a Luigi of gaming, bro. You put him,
Yeah.
you put him second.
This is Luigi's Mansion was a bad launch title for GameCube argument, which is, as the stats go,
It
is
was.
actually kind of good. It's kind of a good argument.
GameCube's a failed console. You can't use this as like a.
It sucks.
Wait, why would you bring that up, bro? That's just like.
Because I'm not trying to argue for or against the point. I'm merely facilitating this discussion.
What? No.
Yeah,
No, you were for Donkey Kong.
I'm still for Donkey Kong, but that was a bad
You're
point.
not just
I'm
you are for or
working-
against, bro.
Hey,
This is actually so
I'm
stupid.
working through this, right? I'm coming at it with an objective lens. I have
Okay,
my
that's fair
opinion,
actually.
but
I
I
should
might
probably do that
change it.
too.
I might change my opinion. I realize that was a bad argument. I can't use that argument now.
Yeah.
I still think Donkey Kong would have been better though.
I think Mario
Not
Kart's
the
a better
Mario
launch
Kart.
title, but they shouldn't have introduced the price hike with Mario Kart because Mario Kart as a game is something that everyone loves, but it's never going to be worth like all that. Especially
What
you-
what would be worth it though? What would be worth it?
probably a Zelda or a 3D Mario.
Yeah, but a Zelda, like, what's gonna top a open world Zelda that's like, you know?
Yeah, very true. It
They're
would
not gonna
have to
put
be-
Link to the Past or whatever it was. I can't remember what it was. The what was that new Zelda game? That
Echoes
was
of
like-
Wisdom.
Yeah.
Yeah, if that had been full like a hike, then no way would the people have been happy with that.
Exactly. So it's really hard to, and the easiest thing to do is just slap Mario Kart in there every time.
Yeah, you're
I'm
never
starting to
gonna
get
you're never gonna make a
convinced-
right
I'm starting to
move.
get convinced that Mario Kart was the right move.
You're never gonna make. There's never gonna be a good opportunity to raise a price of anything.
Dude, Rails
No.
has finally got some garbage ideas. I can't lie.
Hey, wait, you get in this Discord and chat.
Donkey Kong's such a Luigi of gaming got me laughing. Apparently.
See, bro, I'm loved in the chat, bro. You guys are like the public enemy #1, bro.
What have I done?
You slated the
I don't know.
entire
Anyone
Mario Kart
who
Wii
stands
lineup.
against Hansan.
Oh yeah, Mario Kart
To be
Wii
fair, I did
fans.
as well. I don't get it.
No, I don't get it. I like Mario Kart Wii, but I think, as I said before, I don't know if it's being misconstrued. I like Mario Kart Wii. Like I do like it. I just don't think it's like the holy grail of everything.
Yeah,
And-
but again, it's more than just the. To be honest, I'm gonna. Oh, thanks,
Getting
Zipper,
upvote and
again.
Reddit gold sounds, yep.
That's awesome. To be honest, wait, what was I gonna say? Yeah, to be honest, Mario Kart Wii has a lot of flaws. Anyone could see that, right? Like, it doesn't look that good. Some of it's quite janky. Some parts of like some maps and stuff. But at the same time, there's just so much to like the history of it, and like just the player
It
base.
is
I think the
quite
community
iconic.
of Mario Kart Wii is not something that could be replicated in like so many other.
Yes.
And that's kind of a big part of it.
That yeah, what you just said a little bit was a big part of my argument that I was talking about with Torvin the other day about Mario Kart Wii, about how it looks a bit disgusting. Because I think no matter how good it is, right? And don't go talking to me about the online history, because that's a wonderful thing. That's a wonderful, amazing thing. But the game itself, right? It doesn't actually have that much to do with that. If you
Yeah, but
look at it,
plays well. That's really all that matters. It was a Wii game. What's it gonna do? It's not gonna look like Mario Kart World.
no, but it doesn't really look like a Mario game.
Yeah, it does. What do you mean it doesn't look
Double
like a Mario
Dash
game?
looks better than Mario Kart Wii.
Oh, maybe actually, you might be right about that. But either way, I don't think people really get the competitive people are not going to be looking at not going to be looking at the scenery
I
and
don't
going.
care about
"Oh,
the
look."
competitive people in this
Yeah, but
like
that's what we're
situation.
talking about here, because the player base of Mario Kart Wii is not casual players right now.
It's a better competitive game, but a weaker game overall, in my opinion, than 8 Deluxe.
Yeah, I'd say that too. I think that makes
That's
sense.
what
I love 8. I love Mario Kart 8. I think it works really smoothly.
I'm a big Mario Kart 8 fan.
Yeah. Guys, what's the best track on Mario Kart 8?
Music Park.
Ooh.
Crafty Master's the
Park's
type of guy to
decent.
say Excite Bike.
The hell? I hate Excite Bike actually. So
It's a basic choice, but Mount Wario. I
Yeah,
always
that's
went back to that
classic.
one.
I love Mount Wario.
I'm trying to think actually.
Is that an L take chat?
Delfino
what?
Airport,
If
I
anyone
think,
says it's an
actually.
L take, that'd be
Have
crazy.
I
'cause
redeemed?
Mount-
I'm trying to win back the chat because they don't like me right now.
I
Does
quite like
Finny get an
Delfino
upvote
Airport.
and Reddit gold.
I'll take any kind of Reddit award. I'll take a bronze, whatever the lowest one, a tin, a stone. I don't mind.
Tin. We're gonna get copper, bro. We're gonna get cobblestone.
The copper award, I'll take it.
I think Electrodrome might be up there. I love that track.
Oh, that's good. It's
Oh,
like the
yeah.
opposite. It's like the counterpart to Music Park. I like both of those a lot.
I think Music Park is a bit weaker. A lot weaker, actually, but
That's a
I still
7
like
track anyway, isn't it?
Yep. It was called
Uh,
something else in America, wasn't it?
Melody Motorway.
it?
I
That's
think it's
the
called Melody Motorway here.
Yeah, I was thinking that
Right.
on my Switch it says Melody Motor.
What a stupid name. Melody. It's not a motorway at all.
I can't
even
even call
close.
Melody Motorway. I like the alliteration.
Alliteration is good, but
Oh, it's not. It's
It
not
doesn't make any
Delfino Airport,
sense.
is it? It's some Sunshine Airport. My bad.
yeah, I love that track. That's a great track.
I
Okay,
use that
these are
music
good
all the
takes,
time.
Guys.
Oh, hey, Jaxifer.
Hello, hello.
Crafty, the
Uh,
type of guy to say his favorite track is Sweet Sweet Sunday or whatever it's called.
Oh no.
Sky High Sunday.
Yes, guy.
I like it in this game.
Oh,
I
the
don't like it in
booster
8.
courses.
Apparently, it's alright in this game actually, but
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not bad.
a lot of the booster course tracks are
They're
very
disgusting.
yeah.
They're scuffed. That's what they are. If you look at Sky High Sunday as a comparison between this game and last game, it's like, what the actual hell were they doing? Like, it's so disgusting.
I don't understand a lot of the DLC stuff. Like, why was it so bad? That doesn't.
Because
make
they
any
put the
s-
B
that doesn't-
team on it because they were working on this game.
The B team.
Well, it is, isn't it? It's probably the people who are working on Tour, which is why there's so
Yeah, I
many Tour
guess. And
tracks.
also, a lot of it was taken right from.
Tour.
But a lot of it plays not very nicely because it was taken from. Oh, what was that other one? Mario Kart Tour. Oh, that's what you said.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Hello.
I thought a lot
Right,
of the
cool.
city tracks were quite cramped and hard to drive on.
They just look disgusting as well. It doesn't fit with Mario Kart 8's art style, which is very different from like Worlds and stuff. I think Worlds is a lot similar to like Double Dash and like actual
Yeah.
Mario.
Jack was asking,
How's Worlds so far? I love it personally. It's probably my favorite
Yeah, it's really
gameplay
good.
wise.
Ooh,
I think-
I'd probably agree.
I think the track design has been better in other games. There's some really standout ones for me, but like the overall kind of track layout, I'd say, I don't know. There's some that I've really liked more than other games, but then there's quite a few that I think have been done better in other games.
Yeah, I could agree with that.
The in between like tracks, I know Finny was talking about it earlier. I actually really like that. A bit less so in the Grand Prix, more so in Knockout Tour.
Yeah, absolutely.
What up, Mr. Sloggetti? Why no face cam?
Knockout Tour, I think, is the reason to buy this game.
Yeah, definitely.
It's so fun. If you're gonna get it for any reason, that's probably one of the biggest
Mount
selling
Warrior
points.
only good Finley take. That's a good point. Why no face cam?
Because
Why
I can't find my webcam.
You
I
got
lost
either
it when I
Piranha
moved,
Plant
so I need to look for it.
By the 480p Piranha Plant.
Oh yeah, I've seen the
Jesus.
Piranha Plant webcam. It's like really
Amazing.
trash when you actually
It's
use
like 50 quid, like 30 quid or whatever it was.
50 quid.
It's so
Yeah,
not
see, you
worth it.
can't
No,
say
the base
50
one's
quid
50 quid.
webcam.
If
50
the
quid is
if-
not extortionate, bro.
if the demand for face cam on the stream is there, then I'll probably go look for it. But
Have you tried battle mode yet? I haven't heard much about it.
yeah,
It's
me and
a bit
Fiber
marked.
did battle mode. I didn't really.
Battle mode is like an afterthought in every single Switch game, in every single Mario Kart.
In 8
Fact.
Deluxe,
That's
it was a
that's
lot better.
fact.
They've only got balloon. What's it? Balloon battle and coin runners.
Oh, they don't have the shine
no.
one.
Oh, that's the only good
That
one.
was my favorite one. Yeah.
So like, I don't really like battle mode anyway. Like, I hate playing battle mode in any situation, but it's not great here. Yeah, me and Fiber played it like the other day, and I don't think I'll be playing it again unless someone forces me to at gunpoint. It was just kind of, yeah. That's the most disappointing thing in this game, I think. There's a lot of arguments I see about like the free roam being too empty, like not enough stuff to do, and I think that's kind of true. Like, I wish there was like a story mode or maybe some bosses in the world, just something like that in the world. But other than that, I actually really like the free roam because I've just been non-stop going around it and doing the stickers and the characters and the
I would love to
P-switches.
play the free roam actually, but I feel like that's so true that it needs bosses, it needs story mode, it needs currency that you can actually buy stuff with. That seems like a no-brainer.
Yeah. Like, there's Peach
Um,
medallions in the world, and they unlock stickers, but it's like, why? What? How are they different from anything else?
It's
Like,
got
I
like
feel
three
like-
currencies, right? And
Yeah.
they're all like the same.
So I
It's more
feel
just
like,
a collectathon thing rather than like an actual story mode or anything like that.
yeah, they put more value on the knockout tour on the Grand Prix. What the hell just happened to me? And I think free roam is really good. There's a lot of potential there, but they just kind of like it's really good. It just could have benefited from like an extra bit more, I think. Like, I love it.
Yeah.
Like, I've been having so much fun just playing free roam and going around with it, but I think it would have benefited from story mode and bosses and stuff. And another
Yeah.
thing actually that stood out to me, I've mentioned it a few times now, that really annoyed me. You can't do split screen on free roam,
That is silly.
but you can do it on an online lobby. Like, you
Is
can
it
have two
because of, like,
people.
Is it a tech thing? Is it like if you're too far away?
I
they
think
won't be able to
so,
render the world that easily?
because if
Well, I
if
mean,
you're in an
That's so
online
bizarre,
lobby,
bro.
Just make it so that you can't go that far away.
yeah, that's what
Like,
happens in the online
Literally,
lobby.
like,
If they go far
2000s
away,
games have had split screen, bro. Like, this is that's been a thing for ages. They should have figured that out.
Yeah, like
They definitely should have. Oh, cool skin I've got.
what was I even just saying,
Oh,
dog?
Fob's here. Five is in the game.
He's been here for
He's
like
in
Oh, and
second.
30
he's
minutes.
Yoshi too. He's repping
Yeah.
Outfit.
I didn't see him. I must have been very far behind.
What was I even just saying about free? Oh yeah, no split screen. Yeah, it's very weird, to be honest. But the one thing I am thinking about it is because you know when you go on P switches and stuff, it like pauses the whole game and does like a video of it and then so and so. But again, I think that could have
Yeah.
been easily
There
done.
are ways they could
Yeah,
have worked around it.
I really like this course, by the way. This is one of the
is
standout ones.
awesome.
I just think for such an expensive game, you'd think that, and also this is that's such a cool idea, right? Like a world
Free-roam Mario
where you can
Kart.
go to all the different places. That's so cool. That's such a cool idea. I would love to be able to explore all the different areas and stuff. But there's so many things missing that you think like, come on, if it's this expensive a game, at least give me that. You know?
I think if it had a story mode,
That's-
then I think the price would be a lot more justified. But because it doesn't, it's very
Yeah.
detrimental to that.
Even
argument.
Mario Kart, no, Mario Maker 2 has a story mode, bro.
Yeah, literally. Who is
Mario Maker
Surf?
has infinite levels. That is probably the best value game of all time.
I love Mario Maker though. I love Mario Maker 2.
If going back to something that someone said in chat earlier, if people actually want a face cam on stream, I will dig it out of a box if I can find it. But at the moment, I just kind of didn't think it was important, so I never really looked for it. But I don't know.
Get me Forza style story mode, and this game would be perfect. Yeah, that would be cool. Just any kind of actual campaign of sorts would be awesome.
Yeah. Well, Diddy Kong Racing had a whole thing, didn't it? That's what people were expecting, I think. And even Mario Kart DS with its mission mode had
The mission mode had some bosses, had
Yeah.
some unique challenges. I mean, there are like those challenges in the world, aren't there? Like
Yeah.
driving through gates, doing whatever.
But then you have
But-
like the big bullies and stuff walking about the world, and there's no like arena for you to knock them into lava or something.
Yeah.
Like, God, that could have been so.
It's
Easy.
So simple. It's right there. Just give them a health bar and like I don't know, build an arena and you just have to like hit it with shells enough time and not
Yeah.
get hit or something. Like anything.
And even if they put in a currency that was like, oh, you can buy a new car, or you can buy something without it like giving you a sticker, you can buy like a sticker or a new wheel, or just I don't know.
I think it would have been cooler instead of unlocking stuff as you go with the coins if they just gave you the coins and you can buy what you want.
Yeah,
That would have
definitely.
been much more fun.
Mm.
And I'd have the B
Also-
dasher by now. I'm still
I've seen
annoyed.
the costumes, and like some of the characters don't even have any, and like I'm assuming they're gonna add more in updates and stuff. But come on, that
It's all
seems
the main
cheap.
roster that have costumes, but all like the Goombas and all that stuff don't really have them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but even then, like
Is it
some of the
Goomba?
characters have way more costumes than others. Why
Yeah,
not
like
even
Mario's got like 10 or something, and Donkey Kong's got 1.
one?
Ivan
is
made
crazy.
an interesting point about that though the other day, that you think that there's going to be
yeah.
like a update for Donkey Kong characters.
Because
Oh,
Pauline's only got 1 as well.
Yeah,
And then hopefully they'll bring back Diddy Kong in that update.
yeah.
That's the
And
theory.
Because they could do
Kong-
something like a Donkey Kong
Yes.
Country, like, and that'd be quite cool.
Like a
If it was
island. Yeah,
free,
separate
like a
island or something.
oh, that's actually a really good point, bro. That's actually crazy. That's
If that's
really
right,
like
he's a genius.
that's like an intellectual. Finley, you're like a modern philosopher.
modern game philosopher.
No, just philosopher.
That gives me way too much credit.
I think another thing
I'm a
the game
terrible
suffers
philosopher.
from, is actually with the online. No surprise there, because it's fucking Nintendo. But
Nintendo.
like you can't. There's no tournaments from 8 again. Like they've removed the tournament feature, which is weird. And I feel like you should be able to party with friends now. Like, get in a party
Yeah,
with
come
friends
on,
and like
Nintendo.
queue in a lobby. Like,
Like you can do what we're doing now, where there's a lobby that you can create, but you can't
Yeah.
queue into an online game
with
someone
friends,
else.
yeah.
Like,
Well,
you can't
I
queue
don't
to
know.
an
Can you
open
do it with
lobby.
game chat? I mean,
Maybe, but I don't know how the game chat stuff works. I haven't
That
used any
seems
of
so
that.
stingy though. What you pay for Nintendo Online already, right? Like,
Yeah, I'm glad
You
that
don't
that's
get
still
to-
cheap as well. I'm so
maybe
glad
when
that's
Bonanza releases, they'll have more characters.
triple the
Yeah.
price.
is it still as
It's
is it still
still-
just
It's £18 for a year, which is like nothing compared to the other services.
okay? That's good then.
Yeah, I'm glad. I thought they were gonna make, like, when all the stuff came out with the N64 and all that, like the expanded one. I thought that was gonna replace it, but luckily that's not happened.
Yeah, it's still a
All
pretty
I
good
want is the
price.
online.
I originally got out of this call to debate the prices, and I'm not sure we've mentioned
yeah.
this in the...
What's,
Is it
what's the point,
not
then?
what do we use? Extortionate. Is it not extortionate?
The Switch or Mario Kart?
Switch 2. Anything to do with it.
I think Mario Kart, as I said before, isn't worth its price. I think it's probably worth a little bit less. I think the Switch 2, I'm fine with the price, to be honest.
I agree with both
Right.
of those.
Yeah.
Well, I don't really
said
have
my
anything to
piece.
say because I don't even have the game.
Yeah, he's not played it. It's like too expensive.
No, I mean, I
Trash game.
want to. I was trying to convince my friend to get it. So I could play it. But they wouldn't get it, so...
The Switch 2 is I think it's a good console. I think it's a nice upgrade.
And it's worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially with what's to come. Like, I'd say
many
if you're not
things-
into Mario Kart, then wait. Just wait a bit.
Yeah, you
Because,
can
like,
definitely wait. Yeah.
they'll
That's
do more
true, I'll probably end
bundles.
up-
They'll
That's the
do
only
other
game
stuff.
out there right now.
Yeah. We got DK coming. We got Metro Prime 4, Dragon Drive.
The hell is Dragon Drive?
It's
You're
it's
not
it's
saying,
actually really fun. Like like I played it at, in London, and it was actually really fun.
Imagine wheelchair Rocket League basketball. Is it basketball?
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's crazy, and you have to use the mouse mode on both controllers, like you're wheeling a wheelchair.
Oh, Dragon Drive, not Dragon Drive.
Yeah. Oh, and we got
Yeah.
Pokemon. We got Tomodachi Life coming. There's gonna be a new 3D Mario. Like, there's gonna be things to come, and like it's exciting. But like right now, if you're not into Mario Kart, then just like wait. It's fine. It's not going anywhere.
I mean, there must be some reason why so many people are mad, right? It's not just like out of the blue that so many people are like...
I don't
People
know,
like
the
to
people are up and
complain.
mad about dumb stuff.
Yeah,
People are
people
always
like to
mad.
complain, but at the same time, this isn't just like people like to complain. I feel like a lot of people can't get the console. They're not just getting it out of print. They're just not getting it
You
out.
also have
of
to
Sans.
consider that it's a lot worse of an economy we're in right now than in 2017, right? Like,
I know, but let's
We've-
be real. Like the Switch CEOs and all these people, I'm fairly sure. Look, the £50 piranha plant camera. Come on,
That's
how is
silly.
that not like the most extortionate?
The Piranha
thing?
Plant camera is
Like-
actually third party.
it is still bad though.
Yeah.
I really
Um,
don't lie, that is very bad.
Like we can't. I don't think we can act like there's no problem with it at all. Otherwise,
No,
I don't think
they're
people
like
would
you know
be
it is expensive and it is a price hike. But I just heard you say a minute ago that you know people aren't buying it, but the Switch 2 broke records. Has broken records for like the best launch of a console that there's ever been.
What?
Like more people have bought the Switch 2 than have bought like any other console at launch.
That's crazy. Hang on one second, guys.
I'm
So
searching
like
that out.
I think I just saw it was like 3 million or something within the first like day.
Yeah, 3 million units globally. on
So
its
like
release day.
I think it's just a case of like I don't know. People can people are definitely buying the console, and people, as I said earlier, it's like people like to shout very, very loudly about Nintendo in either direction, whether it's a good thing or a bad thing, and it's just, yeah. But price change is not always going to be controversial. So what's Jaxfer said?
I
To be
mean, was
fair,
it like, did Mario Kart 8 and did the Switch, like regular Switch, that didn't have any problems with like people thinking it was too pricey, right?
probably at launch. I don't really remember because I was 11, but
Well,
like when the I think people forget when the Switch 1 launched, everyone thought it was going to fail. Everyone was like ragging on it all
Come
the
back from
time
the Wii U.
because everyone thought it was going to be a bomb and like it was going to flop and it was going to kill the company. Like, sorry, I just need to read what Jaxfer said because it's been like a second. To be fair, I don't think the
I'll
console
read it,
is
I'm not gonna
overpriced
get it.
considering how big of an upgrade it is. Also considering that hardware parts have only got significantly cheaper over the past few years.
Yeah.
I don't know if the game is
Point.
price is justifiable though, particularly to get refuse drop game prices years after its release. Still having to pay 75 quid for the Mario Kart World in 2030 would be absurd. Definitely, I completely agree with all of those statements.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
but that is going to
surprised-
happen, right? They're not going to drop the price.
Probably.
They
Because
might
I'm
introduce
surprised
Nintendo
that they-
Selects, I guess, but
Yeah, but they didn't do it for Switch. And
They
that's
didn't,
What
that's
makes me
true.
nervous. I really thought that, like, even in like 2022, 2023, there
Yeah.
should have been Nintendo's, all like the original ones, like Breath of the Wild, everything in year one, Breath of the Wild, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe,
yeah,
Odyssey, Xenoblade 2. Why were they not like 30 quid Nintendo Selects? I have no idea. Other than the fact that, of course, they just keep selling and that they make more money that way.
yeah.
That's just greedy. Come on, guys. You've done it all other generations, and then all of a sudden, no Nintendo Selects, and that does worry me
Yeah.
because I think the same's gonna happen.
Wait, the
Yeah.
Switch 2 is £400, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, just under for the base model, and then $429 for the Mario Kart bundle.
Right. £400. And the Switch 1 was £280. So that's £120 difference. That is crazy. Like, I know obviously it's with the times, right? They have updated
Yeah.
technology. They should be able to make something and be able to sell it at £300. I don't see why not. Is it that
I
crazy?
think
that,
I
like,
saw somewhere that they were actually selling the Switch 1 console itself at a loss, which might be why the games are so
I think most consoles, to be fair, do that. Like the original Xbox One was sold at a loss, a massive loss. It was so
Xbox has
much more
never been
powerful than they
profitable,
could have
though.
afforded. Yeah, but the Xbox One especially, I know that one for a fact was sold at a loss. And then they make it back with the games, and Nintendo's very good at doing that. But it is still a lot more money, so
it
and
is.
that means a lot less people can afford it. Not denying that.
Yeah.
Nintendo has not historically sold its consoles at a loss.
Nintendo has not.
Oh.
No, they haven't.
I'm sure I saw the Switch 2 was being sold at a loss though. Maybe I'm.
Oh, the Switch 2 was sold at a loss.
Nintendo doesn't sell their consoles at much of a loss as their competitors. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That Xbox especially, they.
I
that's
believe
their main
comparison
thing.
Nintendo doesn't sell the console. Okay. It's just about whether it's worth it to you. Like, if you think like it's worth that money, then buy it. If you don't, then don't buy it. Like,
No, the set. Oh, wait. They would be selling the console at a loss in the US. Oh no, that's just a
That way.
prediction, bro. That's
Oh, is
that's
it?
just a prediction.
Oh,
before-
there's some fake news.
Yeah. There's all the websites going, could it be sold
Oh,
out?
I really hate all the fake, like speculative Nintendo journalism. It's just so annoying.
it feels especially toxic. Like at the moment though. Like before the Switch 2 is being launched, like I was really excited about it, and I still am. But it's just like every single time I open an app, and it's just like everyone completely tanking on it. And I'm just like, all right, I guess I'm just gonna go drown my head
That's
in
why
a
you just delete all the apps.
bowl of water.
Don't
Yeah,
do
I don't have
anything.
Twitter anymore. Like,
Yeah, just play the game. Just enjoy it. Ignore everyone else.
You got Twitter anymore, bro?
wonder if they'll do a
Exactly.
cheaper Switch 2 Lite in a few years. Yeah, that's the thing. They'll probably do another Switch
Probably.
Lite,
Yeah.
and it'll
I
probably be the
imagine
same size as the base Switch now, because that's the
Yeah, that's
size
true.
diff. I could see him doing that and doing a cheaper one like that, which will be a more affordable option for people. But then they'll probably complain about that as
Oh,
well.
that would be good
so-
actually. Yeah.
But then you won't be able to play it in a handheld, in
Yeah, it'll
TV.
be dock, no dock, and so on.
But if they don't sell their consoles at a loss, and I don't know about Switch 2, but it doesn't seem like they did.
Maybe
If
not
they
then.
did, if they did, then just forget about what I'm about to say.
But yeah, I
What am
mean,
about to say?
we are in a very different world to. Oh, it's got Rocky Ranch, damn. To what the Switch 1 launched in. Like, obviously, we've gone through COVID.
Yeah, but
especially, like-
£120.
I mean, look at inflation. If you
But-
look at like an inflation calculator, if you look at the inflation calculator, you'll see it's actually comparatively. But like, as like neckbeardy as a comment that is, it's
Yeah.
actually like a true one. So like,
Yeah. And also, I think more people are just complaining because more people are having financial difficulties. So of course they can't buy the console. It sucks, but it's just true.
yeah.
it is a privilege to have a console at launch.
Yeah, like I mean,
We're lucky to be in the position that we're able to do that because we have a lot less responsibilities than most, I imagine.
yeah, and like we, you know, neither of us are children or anything like that. But to be fair, for the Switch 2, I've been, because I thought it was going to come out last year, so I started like putting money aside so I could get one for like since like the beginning of last year, because I knew it was going to come out soon. And I really wanted
a
it.
second one.
Yeah, no, that kind of just came out of nowhere.
Wait, guys.
All the careful planning.
The original Switch launched at £300 in 2017. Factoring in inflation, that's about £375 today. Jeez.
That's about the price of a Switch 2, isn't it?
Yeah,
Switch
right?
is like 389 or something. That's not far off. It's just the number just seems higher because it is higher, but in terms of real value, it's not that dissimilar.
It's because it's been so long, and also game prices haven't risen in so long that it's just like, whoa.
I think it's also the fact that the game prices has risen at the same time that console prices risen. Both
Yeah.
of those at the same time, that's a double whammy of crying bank accounts.
I mean, if you look at it, in the 90s, Nintendo games were like 75 quid. Oh, there's like
And
magazine.
That was a lot more back then as well.
Yeah.
75 quid.
75 quid, that'll be
1995.
like 100,000 today.
Yeah, you buy a house with that.
So it's all perspective at the end of the day, isn't it? I mean, like, I'm just, to be honest, I'm trying not to like read all this like stuff online or watch stupid Switch Force videos, because just like, I just want to enjoy my stupid Nintendo console, man. Because I love it.
Used 3 times.
And I'm just like, sometimes it's just a pain to like constantly have to. I hate like, you know, defending Nintendo all the time, but it's just like, I want to enjoy my gadget in peace.
I mean, you can kind of play. You can kind of go on the middle ground as well, though. You know, like you don't have to be supporting Nintendo and every. I mean, I don't think you should be supporting Nintendo, the company, at all, right? Like, with all of the. I don't know what I'm trying to say here. Never mind. Forget about what I said. I'm just trying to say that it does seem like you're supporting them a lot. You know.
Well, I mean, I said the console. I don't think the console price is too bad, but I said the game prices.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, so like, I don't. In
not
what
a
way am I
Nintendo
like
shill.
supporting? Like supporting? Like, oh, stay away from my poor little billion-dollar corporation. Like, I can recognize when the decisions are bad and like stupid. I'm not that blind.
No.
But
I didn't know. I didn't know that it was pretty much the same price as well, with inflation either. Which no one's talking about that. That is interesting, actually. I think that's probably a lot of it as well. Is that you just see a higher number.
Yeah, higher number, scary, which it is, but in real terms, it's not the same.
Like compared to the Xbox Series X, right, and like the PS5.
Yeah.
So it's not good, but it's not terrible.
That's what.
Yeah.
That's what I think. And the game prices are just a little
the game
bit
price
too
to me is
high.
like the worst situation here. Because you only really buy a console like once.
You buy games all the time.
Yeah, games come out like every single month. Like, that's the bigger financial drain when it comes to game consoles.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's why I'm kind of hesitant to buy it at all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Like-
wait until you see something that you're like, oh, I have to play that. That's
Yeah.
why I
And
look for
just
the
keep
PS5.
an eye on like Currys and stuff, because Currys always like do games like cheaper than they are at MSRP, and then when you pre-order them or stuff, they always have a code. It's like, oh, get 20% off.
Critique the company, but yeah, if you're enjoying the launch, that's all that matters. Yeah, very good take. I like that.
It's
Like the
unfortunate that
outlook.
anytime you praise the console or its games, you have to add so many asterisks about Nintendo's practices,
Yeah.
or else you're seen as defending the company. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, let me read chat. I accidentally tabbed out.
Pop up Switch Force, the goat.
Anytime you praise Nintendo, yeah. Yeah, I just want to enjoy my stupid Nintendo console. without being told that I'm a shell, which I am a little bit, but you know.
I mean, this is you won't be being called a shell in like what 4 months.
Yeah, and like in like a year once they've released all these other games and stuff, and people are going, "Oh my god, it's the best thing in the world."
Yeah.
Because like when the Switch first came out, everyone hated it, and now my mum, my brother, my sister, me, my cousins, or like loads of family friends all have a Switch. Like everyone has a Switch. Everyone knows what a Switch is. So you know.
Switch Force. Who was Switch Force?
Oh, if you haven't watched Switch Force, you got to go watch him.
I know Switch Stop.
It'll make you want to tear your eyes out.
Yeah.
Well,
also, guys,
Finley seems to love Switch Force.
just a really important point here. Sans was talking about earlier how bad I am at the game, and so are you, Finley. But here I am. I'm first in the lobby.
You are first.
So
Yeah, it's
bad.
relative. It's relative.
If I pull up the stats, because it shows you on the friend list your win-loss ratio against people like it doesn't Smash. And my Smash win-loss ratio is very bad, but my Mario Kart one's pretty good. That's all I can say.
I think it's good that you're bad at video games, Crafty. It shows that you must love them.
why? What? Because I'm still playing
Because
them.
it's like you still play them even though you're not very good.
You're
Yeah, I
just playing because
don't
you're
really.
playing for the joy.
Yeah.
I get a lot of joy out of Nintendo games, especially.
Hi, Finley.
There he is.
Oh, Finley's here for the Switch Stop debate.
The Fiber's here.
Oh, not fiber. Sorry. No, wait, not fit. Is the F sound, bro?
You're not well, Sans. You're not
Yeah.
well.
I'm not well.
First in the lobby, open your eyes.
Yeah, Rails is ahead in the championship,
Is he?
but you won the last race.
Oh, my
Did
bad.
you think you were first in total, bro? You're actually great.
I didn't look. Did you play a game and say Crafty is first? So I just thought, oh, I'm good. Sorry, Rails. Oh, Sans, actually leave me alone.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Well, no, I'm not.
Sans is the voice of the people right now, to be fair.
Not.
I'm the voice of the people who can't afford a Switch too.
Yeah. The common man, the everyman.
You guys are the rich bourgeois class.
The Nintendo aristocrats.
Yeah,
Crafty doesn't like that joke.
Some Switch too. Yeah, it's very good. Haven't we had just a splendiferous time playing Switch 2, Mr. Man?
we have indeed.
I'm gonna blow you up, Mr. Man.
Please leave me alone.
Boy, I wish I could play a Switch 2, I could.
Is that you in your, like, chimney sweep
Like
era?
Mary Poppins. Yeah.
It's the guy from Mary Poppins, yeah. Finley, not Finley, sorry. Fiber's here, but he's not, he's kind of...
He was having some trouble. I don't know what. I think his mic was.
Maybe he needs to hop on game chat instead.
Bro, I actually
Oh,
can't lie,
no.
bro. Fiber's voice is made for the internet. Or just like
He
media.
is, yeah.
Media generally.
Radio hosts, you know, advertising, anything.
Fob the
You
goat.
put like Fiber on like a... You put Fiber on the Switch 2 ad, I'm getting it like the day after.
So true. On
How
the
we
real
feeling about the
controversy,
real
how did
DK?
Donkey Kong redesign. I'm neutral on the Donkey Kong redesign. I have no strong opinions either way.
Yeah, I saw it at first, I was like, that's so bad. But now I'm kind of like, well, it's just Donkey Kong. I never really liked the guy.
See, again, I'm in the minority camp here. I really love the new Donkey Kong design.
There's always a contrary in this one.
Bro, how have we actually got like the two sides of the spectrum at every single thing?
We actually don't have a Donkey Kong redesign hater in the chat right now.
Yeah, I'm not a hater. Maybe
We're
Fiber
neutrals.
hates him.
Fiber's like,
It's not a fan, I know that.
Let's just
But I
pretend
don't know if
Fiber
he hates
hates
it.
him.
Yeah, Fiber, come in here and just be really angry about it so we can have a debate.
I like it. I think it looks nice. I think it's still recognizably Donkey Kong. I think we have been stuck with the same rare design that we've had for ages. That's the thing with a lot of like the stuff at the moment. Like we've been stuck with so much for so long. Like the Mario renders before Mario Kart World and Wonder, nothing had changed since they were introduced again in like the GameCube era on some, you know, when they did that whole overhaul. So nothing
I
has
can
really
agree with that.
changed.
I think Wonder. I didn't get Wonder, but like I've seen
Oh, it looks
a
so
lot of
good.
what it did, and for like all the designs and stuff, there's a lot of change there. I think that's really good. And also,
Yeah.
like, I love the Koopalings, but I recognize that sometimes you just gotta get
They
rid of
gotta-
them.
yeah, overused.
I love them though. I love them.
Yeah.
Iggy Cooper, my beloved.
I think yeah,
Oh,
I'm
true.
I'm liking all the new like design. I think iteration is good. Because like you get Sonic on one hand, who's like not changed since like Sonic Heroes or Sonic the Hedgehog 2006, and it's just like that's disgusting. It looks horrible. So just yeah, hey Fiber,
Z-Player
Hello,
Gaming
hello.
seems to hate the DK design.
you hate it?
I speak for the people, so I'm willing to hear him out. Well, we'll wait for Z-Player Gaming's next comment on the DK design.
I like it. I think it looks
Fiber,
nice.
are you here?
Am I here?
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
Okay. Okay. Cool. My mic's been a bit. I think the headset's been a bit dodgy, but
Headset's playing up.
I believe I'm here.
No comments.
Ooh.
That's it. Donkey Kong redesign good. Chat, everyone.
Who
Is
said
it
that? Was that
neutral
Z-Play
or
Gaming
agrees?
or?
No, he said he has no comment.
Oh dear.
Ooh, Crafty put a poll on that says if the.
Oh,
if the
that's a
donkey-
good idea.
Hmm.
Yeah, do it right now
Yeah.
because you're winning.
Are you winning? I don't think he is. He comes second. Oh my god.
He's in the lead right now.
What?
Oh no,
What's
there's
going on?
hot news
Wait,
down
Finley, I
there.
feel like you're. Oh right. Didn't your
Oh my
point
God.
score reset or something? I feel like you're on higher.
Who, Finley?
Like on the overall leaderboard.
Oh, because I got booted out.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, I did get booted out.
I've been doing pretty well recently there, alright? Just like...
Yeah, that is true. That's true.
leave me alone! Oh dear. I mean, even like Zelda games always get new. Going back to Donkey Kong, Zelda games always get new art styles all the time. So I think it's nice to try out.
Those have never not been controversial.
Yeah, but it's
That's
I
what
just
that's
think
been
Really good
happening
point. I
the
think
whole
it's because
time.
Mario's been so like consistent and Zelda's been able
Yeah.
to kind of fluctuate.
Mm.
That
Yeah, I
when
think, yeah,
people
it's-
see change.
But that's been a whole
That's
problem with
absolutely
Mario,
right.
isn't it? Because Mario has been like this stagnant, brand-friendly like thing for years. Like new soup stuck around, and
I kind of like New Super Mario, but I recognize the faults
it dug
there.
its
But bro, give
claws
Mario
into
a
everything.
gun, stop him being friendly, like it's all gonna be good.
Corporate Mario.
Yeah, that's it. Corporate Mario.
That was like probably like late 2000s all the way to the early
Yeah.
2020s.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
really
Odyssey
was.
was a bit of a break from the flow, but we still had like Tennis Aces and all of that. It's just like funk.
Mario Party.
And one thing I think this game, Mario Kart World, needs a lot of credit for, that I was talking about with my girlfriend earlier, is the UI. Like, it is like
Oh,
the
yeah, I do
first like
the font.
yeah, we don't have the stupid like Nintendo font that we've had in everything for years. In all the UIs on every single game, on Mario Party, on Switch Sports, on just like all these games have had the same font. Even Odyssey had boring font and UI, and this game's got this cool typeface and flashy letters and funky. I don't know. It's nice. Does that make sense?
Well, I don't really care about the font, but I see where you're coming from.
I think it is part of the whole, the identity.
Yeah.
Like, the font is like a small piece of the puzzle that is this this freshened up new
It's like a
identity for the
stepping
Mario
stone.
series.
That's part of the reason I hate Mario Kart Wii, because the 3-2-1 on
Whoa.
that game.
Bro, wait, no, because Crafty, you did say it didn't look like a Mario game. Crafty, you said it didn't look like a Mario game.
Yeah, it doesn't.
So what's the problem with that? Isn't it good if it goes away from the formula?
When you have like standard like Calibri as your 3-2-1 countdown, I think there's a slight problem there. Like the,
Bro,
I'm sure he can't be the only
I've
person who
never
thinks
seen
the UI in Mario Kart Wii is disgusting.
I can't remember. It's terrible. I can't remember what the font looks like.
I'm gonna have to try and find a
Right.
picture to send you.
Particularly
Wait,
have any
Fiber, what
strong
do you think of
feelings
Donkey Kong?
towards it. Of Donkey Kong is in his new design.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do.
Wait, so
No.
that means that's bad.
No, 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 no.
So that's the worst thing I've ever seen.
I've expressed my thoughts on this redesign. I
Go watch this
do.
video on it.
Yeah, casual little plug.
You made a video?
I do. On Donkey Kong Bonanza, yeah. Including my thoughts on the redesign. Sorry, I can't. This is SloggettiMan's channel. I don't want to talk
It's
too
all-
excessively about it.
It's all good, Fiber. Don't you worry.
But yeah, like general thing is, I do like the new design. I like the expressiveness. It's just given how long the old Rare DK has been around and how accustomed people, including myself, have gotten used to it. It's just gonna take some
Sorry.
time for the
Sorry,
new
hang on,
design
hang on.
to. What's up?
Sorry, I was watching this. Sorry. Sorry, continue.
Continue.
What happened?
I was
He started
watching the.
playing the stream on his through his mic.
Oh.
I unmuted because I was trying to watch the video, but then. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, no, I think it's just gonna take some time for people like me who grew up with the old DK to become accustomed to this new design.
Yeah, that's exactly how I filmed it.
Because I think there was a very strong reaction from like older fans of the series, in quite a negative way, because this is a. Well, I mean, when you really look at it, it isn't that big a design change, but it feels massive to have like a new DK after all these years, and of course people are gonna react negatively to that.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of feels weird though, because so many people want like the new Super Mario Bros. Stuff to be changed and all that stuff, while also being kind of stressed out when there is actually change that shows up in a Mario.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Well, no one likes change. Like, no matter how much
I
you
hate it, man.
Yeah. Because no matter how ugly and bland it can look, if it's been with you for years, it's been like your childhood probably. That's a comfort memory when you think of these designs, what you think of these characters. So you're always going to get defensive.
I will say one thing about. I have one thing about Donkey Kong. I feel like it's weird that he's the only one that's had a big, remarkable change. Like, I don't understand that. Like, you're gonna change one of the characters, why not, like, alter a bunch more? I feel like he doesn't really fit in now with all
I think he fits in more with Mario now than he did before.
Yeah. He's more, like, cartoonish, you know?
Yeah.
Which is, like, yeah.
I'm not to say he
think
didn't
they
fit
just-
in before, but I think now he kind of, especially with the synergy with the Mario movie, he just, I don't know.
Actually, no, I think you have a point, because I feel like before I couldn't imagine him in, like, a 2D platformer Mario, but I could imagine this version.
Yeah.
In, like, with Mario, you know, as an other optional character.
Yeah. Yeah, I get that. Maybe they should redesign Yoshi. Or is that a mid?
Oh yeah, that'd be a great idea. The design for Yoshi right now is like they can make him so much more like expressive and stuff.
I mean, I was just joking
Give
about
him a
Yoshi,
voice.
but you know.
Make him talk.
Hello, Mario.
I think Fiber should voice Yoshi.
Or what should my Yoshi voice sound like?
Just
What
like this
kind of
now,
vibe we're going
yeah.
for? Just
Yeah.
like this, okay. Hey guys, Yoshi here.
Exactly that. You're hired.
Amazing.
Nintendo. Hire this man.
And you get Nintendo Brady as well. Get him doing something.
Do you mean Nathaniel Bandy?
No,
No,
this is
For originality.
This is the law.
Well, Sans probably doesn't know about Nintendo Brody because of his little
No.
Very few people
wasn't
do.
absence.
I've seen. I feel like I've seen this guy in the chat. No, I was there, guys. He was the one asking the
Yes.
riddles about Zootopia.
No, he wasn't.
No, that was a different guy. That was another one.
We were saying this the other day. I don't know why I like seem to
Conversation.
attract like
Some strange.
Yeah.
I don't
Lewis
think I'm
07.
familiar with Zootopia riddles, man.
No, you weren't in that
that's a
stream.
new one on me.
No,
It was
you
awesome.
missed
That was so
yeah.
funny.
It was like a series of. Is Mike Wazowski angry that the Zootopia characters are taller than them or something like that?
What?
On like the day after or the same day, I can't remember. I was playing like Gartic Phone with my friends, and I kept putting that in, just so like, because I was so fascinated by that. I was like, that's so funny, surely, like to just spring up who would win in a fight, Mike Wazowski
It
or
was,
yeah, he was obsessed
Judy
with Judy Hopps. It was so weird.
Hmm.
Fight is so funny.
I feel like there was something wholesome about it, you know, like there's. he
I
was
think
just
there
so
was
adamant
nothing
that-
like wholesome about that.
I don't think he was memeing. Let's put it
No,
that
I
way.
feel like that's what was so wholesome, is that it was so genuine.
It was earnest, but I'm just concerned.
Yeah,
He
no.
earnestly wanted to see Judy Hopps and Mike Wazowski duke it out.
Yeah, it was weird.
Mike
It was
Tyson or
a
Mike
genuine
Wazowski?
question.
Mike Wazowski.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't know why Mike Wazowski was a big part of that, but he kept coming up.
By the way, Judy Hopps clears.
Was it you on
Oh,
an
yeah,
alt
I
count
guess.
sounds?
Yeah, it
Sorry?
must have been.
Was it sounds on an alt count?
On the what, sorry?
On an alt account.
Yeah, that was me, that was me.
Yeah, bro.
No, that was Nintendo Brady on the
Oh,
account.
it
Who
was-
is Nintendo Brady?
He kept talking about the regular show as well. That's what it was.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, yes!
It was like who did the entire regular show cast versus Mike Wazowski. It's like
I
what
don't
is he
know.
talking about?
I don't know how you attract these these people.
I don't know. Maybe it's the hat.
It could be.
Wait,
It's
do I
Diamond
count
Runners,
as one of these
apparently.
people?
Yeah.
What the hell?
Somewhat.
What the, what the hell?
No, you don't worry about it.
Thank you, Fiber. You
You
also
are
represent
in
These
a
don't
class
make
of
these
your own.
decisions.
See, I represent the people. I represent that guy
Yeah,
who did
that.
the Mike Wazowski stuff.
We had Lewis 07, Ethan the Volpic.
Ethan the Vulpix. That is.
Even the Volpix was like a
Wow.
sociopath.
Yes.
I
Did
thought there was some
Ethan the
other
Vulpix
people.
have?
Oh,
a redemption arc in
Redstone.
the end?
Redstone
goat.
is the most baffling man of all
We
time.
love Redstone.
Benjamin Felstead. My goat.
Who?
That's Redstone's government name.
Is that what he's called on Discord?
I don't know. He keeps putting the name somewhere, so when I said it, then I was a bit worried if I just doxed him. But
No,
that
don't worry.
name is
I think
everywhere.
it's on the Redstone wiki. You're fine.
He's got a wiki.
Of course.
He's created a wiki for himself. Or
Well,
someone
He's
created
just
it
called
for him.
Redstone, I thought, on Discord.
No, his actual name is Benjamin Felstead, though. It's like a supervillain name.
Wait, why do you know that?
Because he puts it
He's
everywhere.
a big fan.
What?
We're all big
Where?
fans.
He sends me
on
messages
Discord?
all the time like, oh, you lost 10 subscribers this year and posted no videos.
That's terrible, bro. He's actually
Happy New
actually
Year.
so
You've,
baffled by Redstone.
you posted less in this... what was it? You posted less in the past 3 years than you did in January of 2019. It's like, where are you getting these facts from?
Redstone
Like,
typing.
He's a very
Redstone typing like, he's gonna love
data-orientated
this
man.
one.
what did you ask
He
about
loves
Ethan the
his data.
Volpix?
I just
You.
oh,
Someone said did he have a redemption arc?
Yeah, did he?
He became a little bit more friendly, but he still got me banned for life from Nookazon.
Hmm.
Because, you know, that's a thing that happened in 2020.
he apologized, right?
I can't remember.
No, I don't
Yeah.
know.
Remember he had like an alt account and to.
Oh,
I swear
yeah,
you sent me
Hello
a
Rabbit.
screenshot of it.
It's
He,
still
he joined...
perma-banned.
Yeah.
Yeah, but guys, who cares?
It's true.
Well, back in 2020,
Well,
that was
it's
like the most
easy for me to say I'm not
earth-shattering thing
banned
ever.
because,
Oh wait, no, Lewis 07 apologized.
Yeah.
yeah, he had a bit of a redemption arc.
He deleted
I
that
love
comment
Lewis
now, though.
07.
Oh,
So he's not that
Maybe not.
sorry.
Maybe his account's deleted or something.
Maybe.
No, he apologized. He said in the comments of one.
Yeah,
of
he
the videos.
deleted the comment.
Yeah. Oh.
He changed his mind.
He
Not that
really
sorry.
regretted that.
You know he's the same age as you, Sans.
I know that took me back. No, that took me aback. Sorry, not took me back.
It is mad that all these like 12-year-olds who are sending me Mario Kart levels. Mario Kart levels? What am I on about? Mario Maker levels. Or
Yeah, but
actually,
you're
like
only
adults.
like 3 years older, bro.
I know, but
You're
it's
not Grams.
grams. It's still weird because in my head that's like a year ago, but it's obviously not. It's...
Mm.
I posted my first YouTube video over nearly 10 years ago.
That is crazy.
Old man.
Yeah, that's
But
me.
who is Nathaniel Bandy? No.
Nintendo Brady. He
Nintendo
could be
Brady.
Nathaniel Bandy.
He is Nathaniel Bandy's brother, I think. I'm pretty sure I heard that
Not all
somewhere.
the time. Oh,
He-
yeah, he is also.
My favorite, Nintendo Brady moment is when he was streaming when he went to work,
Oh,
and he left his stream on, he left his camera on, and I was watching his stream, and I watched his cat come into his room and throw up behind his bed.
Oh.
I think we had to tell him.
Yeah, I told him,
Oh, when
and he was like, "What do you mean?"
We even made a song for him, didn't we?
Yeah. Oh, it was
I
brilliant.
don't remember this, man.
No, you were kind of absent.
Was
This
that
some
when was
late
this?
nights in the power
I
block
don't know.
server?
I don't know.
Oh,
when
that would
this
have been
was,
then.
actually.
Okay, so this isn't recent.
This is. When did we discover him? A couple of years ago?
2023, I want
Oh.
to say.
Yeah.
Hasn't really been that long.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I remember playing. I was playing Metroid Prime, and we were
Oh,
talking
no.
about him. So it was when I
That's
posted
crazy.
just after I posted the Collection Perfection and did all the Mario
That
Kart
also
streams.
seems recent, but it's not.
Yeah, that was 2 years ago.
That's insane.
I think I know why you attract the weirdos.
What was that?
Because like we give them so much attention. Like you get like
We live rent free. Keep bringing them.
I mean, it's just like mad, isn't it? Like all these people.
like if someone could say like a stray comment in the chat. But
Forever
the
they will
fact
be
is that
known.
we look at that and then go, "What are you on about?" And then it keeps like circle. It keeps like it's like a cycle.
I think you're onto something, to be fair.
No, well,
We
you know,
perpetuate
We
their
enable
actions.
them. We
To be
give them
fair-
exactly
Yeah.
what they want.
I remember like most. If there's a name in chat that comes in, that I remember. I kind of remember a lot of them.
No, that's true as well. I think it's also just the community that Crafty Masters.
Yeah, I
has
mean,
made
it's
overall.
like it's just
what, for
it's
the
quite
weirdo?
small. There's like not many people that come by, so
Well, I mean, apparently I'm one of the weirdos as well. So
No,
Yeah.
no.
yeah, no.
I've
You're not
literally
weird.
been treated, Fiber. You don't even understand. I've literally been treated like an outcast on this in this channel. I'm literally marginalized.
Yeah, you came on here to debate us, and we're slowly accepting you into the ranks.
Fourth member of the
I
Power
feel
Block.
like times have changed. You know, it's been.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's been a long time since the age of you being outcasted. And...
I think why I was weird is I just really wanted mod because I thought it was quite funny.
Oh
I think
yeah.
everyone used to ask for mod.
Yeah, but that's so funny that everyone's just like, wait, can I have mod?
Yeah, it's like mod in the Discord server as well, and I used to host like applications and stuff. There's like 4 people in my server.
Who would not want to be a moderator for the Crafty Masters?
This is
I
true.
know, it's the biggest honor I've ever had bestowed upon me.
I don't even get paid for it. It's awful.
You guys are getting paid?
Do you guys get what? I only get paid minimum wage by Crafty Masters.
I pay
They
Crafty
should-
Masters to be mod.
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
I have to pay him to be mod.
Oh, you have to pay him. It's a service, it's a subscription to be mod.
Yeah. If you're tier 3 sub, you get to be mod.
Oh, there's 7 people watching. I wonder who they are.
Me,
What are they doing with their
you, Fiber, Finley.
That's
Um,
crazy. What are they doing with
Trails.
that? Wait,
Trails, yeah.
Jaxifur probably still here, maybe. Z-Player Gaming, maybe.
guys, everyone in the chat say we love Crafty Masters.
The thing is, Sans, you're gonna keep saying this, but one of these days, Crafty Masters isn't gonna mean anything to anybody.
That's true. I mean,
What do you
it'll
mean?
always
I'm
mean
gonna
something
keep it
to
alive.
us. So,
Stay crafty. Yeah, oh, there we
Like-
go.
Jack's wife
Jackson
has said
Phil's
it.
Oh,
still here.
Jackson is still there. Hey.
Legend.
I'm
Just
waiting for J-Boy Donut to make an appearance today.
Fish 123.
To any
That's who we want.
passerby, it sounds. You saying we love
Nah.
Crafty Masters, they're gonna think you're talking about someone random.
Bro, literally all
Yeah,
people,
Zigzag
all the
Gaming said
everyone
it.
watching said we love Crafty Masters.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, look at all the hearts as well.
Hell yeah.
Whoa.
It is. So I've never seen so much love for the Crafty Masters channel.
In
Would you
fairness,
have to
your
pay
name
for
on
that?
Switch is
Alright,
also
I'll-
crafty,
no.
so...
Yeah, that's true. I'll make.
Coin
I'll.
coffer.
10-year anniversary of the channel, rename it back to Crafty
I was gonna say, should I do a
Permanent
poll
name.
whether I should rename it back to Crafty Masters? I was really sad when I renamed it. I felt it
I
had to
get
be
that.
done.
No, I
To
felt
be
kind of
fair,
the
you're
same way.
right. There's already a YouTuber called Crafty Masters.
There wasn't though.
Crafty Master Man. I watched one of his videos and I was like, oh my god, he got the same name.
Yeah, the name just doesn't make sense like anymore.
Oh yeah, that's true. Because that guy's a Minecraft YouTuber.
Yeah, I used to be a Minecraft
Exactly.
YouTuber, but then I discovered Mario 64 ROM hacks and I fell off the
Mainly
deep end.
Minecraft and mods.
Mainly Minecraft and mods.
By the way, there's like a whole other subsection of the Crafty Masters
Oh, we have
community.
6
of, like,
views for Sloggo Cam.
Ooh.
6 votes, sorry.
It's like it was me, Nam, and Polar Pickles.
Yes.
They're my trio.
Yeah, I like Nam.
I like Nam.
You admitted someone there.
Yeah, hang on a second.
That was very. That was not very subtle.
Wait, what's wrong with Polar Pickles?
No, I like Polar Pickles.
No, you do like him.
I do like him, but it's
I thought it'd be funny to point out.
there was a couple of difficult streams.
no,
I'll
no.
just say that, which is why I stopped streaming. That's all I'll.
Wait, what? A couple of difficult streams.
Well, it was like when I was doing the 602. Do you remember that sounds?
Oh, I know this.
This
one.
was the most
602.
turbulent
Is 602 the all
The Mario,
stars,
yeah, the Mario stars.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really know how to. It's not even that deep.
Guys, what happened? Tell
I
me.
can't remember. I was just asleep.
Crafty Masters knows what's happened.
Well, I was doing a stream, and then Polar Pickles came in and was just like, you're not really that funny to listen to when you're just on your own. So I was like, oh.
That's awesome.
He came in, basically came in to tell me how boring the stream was, and then sent me constructive criticism, and all like.
Oh,
Oh,
I didn't
no,
realize he
actually,
sent you constructive
yeah.
criticism. I just thought he said like, the stream was boring.
Yeah,
Not
so
funny,
it was just
not
like as
boring.
a 15-year-old who was already like on the edge of society here, playing Nintendo games online. It was just like,
Edge of
oh,
society.
all right. I think I called Finley after I got Finley to jump into the stream.
He caved.
Wait,
yeah, I
did you
just-
stop streaming because of it?
Maybe not entirely because of it, but it was a big factor because I was just a bit like, I don't really know what I'm doing now. It just kind of wasn't as fun because I felt like, oh,
Right.
it's quite boring. Am I quite boring like doing this? So I just kind of stopped. Yeah.
Had I known, I would have done something about it.
Yeah.
I would have told
It's a
Polar
shame,
Pickles
but-
off.
Yeah, it's a shame that people have that impact.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I
that's
was.
true.
If someone came in and told me I was boring now, I'd tell them to go, like, yay, thank
Yeah,
you.
who cares?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's just like
it's-
awesome.
It's difficult when you're a bit younger. It's like it
Yeah.
affects you more.
I mean, like, how old would he have been? He would have been like 12 or something.
No, I don't think so. He's
Yeah.
not too much younger than
He
me.
was only 1 year older than me.
I don't know then. I mean, you know, still, it was just like he was in every single chat, so I was like, oh, cool. And then he went and said that,
The
so I was just like,
betrayal.
yeah. Exactly.
Gut punch. Yeah.
But as I say, like, it's not even, like, to be if someone said that now, I'd be like, chill, and you're weird, whatever.
I say it all the time.
Yeah?
I say it all the time to
behind your
myself
back.
when I'm watching
Yeah,
the stream.
not to your,
I'm anti-
not to your
anti-
face,
All
but
of us.
behind your back. You've got a whole private subreddit somewhere that's like,
Yeah.
Oh, and a Discord as well, and a WhatsApp group chat.
Yeah. It's Diamond Sunny yawn emoji. That's it. Streams
Streams
coming
over.
offline.
That's awesome.
Quick,
Guys, I'm
get
done with the
10 more
stream.
people in the chat.
You know,
I
it's a tricky one sometimes. You know, especially when you're a small
Tricky one.
streamer and you get like, you've got one viewer in the chat and he comes in and just says, "Yeah, this is really boring." It's like, all right.
Yeah, I'd definitely
Yeah,
stop
that-
streaming
that
if
would
someone
suck.
told me that, bro. That's crazy.
I never had that problem because no one was ever in my chat, so we were all good. Just me playing Hearthstone or Metal Gear on my own just for like 3 hours. But it was all good.
No, but like, I'll just reiterate that I think it's really impressive that like even with not that big a community, there's still like a community, you know. That doesn't.
The
That
fact
can't.
that we're all still in this Discord right now.
Yeah,
It's been around for like years and years. It's quite crazy.
it is. Well, yeah, I mean, like, you, Finley, you joined a stream at the start of 2019. And so did you, Fiber, so that's what,
Yep,
6
same
years?
stream.
Yeah, it was the same stream, wasn't it?
Yep.
That is so weird. But the fact we then didn't speak for years after that.
Yeah.
It was a couple of years.
We
Had
joined.
Fiber had you already been making videos by then?
Me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been making videos since like 2018, so yeah, I would have been making my Let's Plays back then.
Go ahead.
Ooh, wait, did I miss the Donkey Kong? I feel like I've missed every single charity bongo stream.
Oh yeah, that happens at the start of every year.
Oh, I was gonna donate one time, but I didn't. I was really
Ah, don't
sad.
worry about
It's
it.
the thought that counts.
Exactly.
I was going to chat. Okay, Crafty, can you put a poll to see if I'm a charitable man?
And I remember you joining Sans as Coffee Cake.
Yeah, I don't know why you always bring up coffee cake. Like it's
Because
some
it's
sort of like thing I'm
funny.
trying to. Like it's some sort of thing
It's
I'm
a
trying to
great
repress.
choice of cake.
Yeah, that was my mum's YouTube name.
Also, I guess we're changing the channel name to Crafty Masters because that's
Lovely.
a resounding success.
Oh yeah. Change the Crafty
How many
Master's
votes
name to
did you get?
Coffee Cake.
Oh wow, 75-25 in favor of Crafty Masters.
Wait, how have you lost 3 viewers? What?
They were
We've
not
been
interested in the.
Yeah, it's
in the
boring.
lore.
This has been such an. This has been
That's a
so
Redstone
entertaining.
type comment.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He comes into the stream, he's like, you've lost 3 viewers, bye.
Literally.
Wouldn't have noticed
Wait,
otherwise.
does he ever pop up in the stream? I don't mean to be accidentally
No.
scrutinizing of your viewer count.
He was
No.
he was a Mario Maker one, so he used to come into those because he'd submit his like wonderful levels.
Oh yeah, I remember those. Those are the days, man.
It's not
Get him
New
to hop
Year's
in the
without
VC.
Redstone.
Bro,
Well, let's
That
ask him.
must
DM
be
him on Discord.
devastating.
Get him in the voice chat.
I'd rather not.
Oh, it'd be
A podcast.
amazing. Debate.
And
Yeah, debate the object show community.
Honestly, like, I've had a lot of public enemies in this community, but like Redstone's been really, Redstone's been really like an internal grievance of mine. Like, I just don't
Incredible.
see,
understand.
I think even despite all of those, these ops that you have, I think you've always been on the right side of history. When you look
I'm
back
like
on
the
it,
hero
like
of the
But
stream.
he's the anti-hero.
that's that's a good way of putting it.
Everyone roots for him,
Yeah,
but
to be
is he
fair,
doing
Sans.
good or bad? I don't know.
To be fair, you were like,
The Deadpool of the Crafty Master universe.
yeah, no,
I'm like Tony Soprano.
because Sans used to do all that. I don't know why I'm saying Sans, like you're not here. Used to do all that, like those drawings as well in my server.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, let's
So, like-
not forget
That's
about the
nice.
active part I took.
Yeah, exactly. My family know about you, Sans.
Look at that.
That's,
That's
crazy. But
incredible.
I don't think my family know about you. I mean, I might now because I'm quite loud.
But yeah, they were like, oh, because I shared all the drawings. I was like, oh, look what this small child did.
Oh, that's awesome, man. That's so cool. Oh, by the way, this is a sick map. This is like one of the.
It's just, yeah.
Oh yeah, it's very cool.
This is what Excitebike wished it was.
Yeah, that's so true, man. Like, I have a lot to say about Mario Kart World, but the map design is so good.
Is that a dabbing or a sneezing emoji? I can't even tell.
I think it's an elbow cough.
Yeah.
Having.
No one's
that's the
fallen
name of
for
the
that
emoji.
YouTube. That is
And
definitely not
to
an
be
elbow
fair, my
cough.
family also knows about It's Diamond because I share all the avatar
Oh,
drawings
yeah.
as well.
It's done.
Good.
He's a legend.
Yeah, that's so sick. I was so. How old must. Like. They weren't that old when they did those drawings as well, right? They were quite, like.
He's very talented.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
it's
so
Play
impressive.
Gaming in chat. It's the same person.
Yeah, yeah.
Goat.
The goat. Yeah, I love this bit with the Oh, never mind. I fumbled it.
His Diamond is such a legend.
So true. Everyone get out of the way. We need a sequel to Donkey Kong Jr.
So cooked.
Guys,
do.
I'm missing the conversation we were having about me being an anti-hero. I was really enjoying that.
Sounds. I'm just gonna scroll through
No,
my
'cause I
Discord like
remember, like-
members, see who's she.
I remember like protecting. I remember like battling Lewis 07. I think every time I've been battling the person who's been like evil.
That's the thing, because, like, in the moment, I think you were seen as a disruptor, but in retrospect, we can
In
see the
retrospect,
true
I
value
was
that
like-
you brought to the table.
Yeah,
You were the vigilante of the SloggettiMan community.
exactly. And Crafty Masters is like the police that are trying to stop Batman. You
Wonderful.
know, like you're like the wait. What did I say? The police that are trying to stop Batman. Does that not make sense?
No, that makes sense.
Okay.
At least they're trying to stop Joker. The
Who
That's
was that
not the
Pianta who's
Joker.
like
No,
diving
you're
next to
not
me?
Joker.
That's
you're
me.
Batman, because you're the anti-hero.
No, but you know how the
Right.
police are always trying to arrest Batman.
Are they?
Are they
Um,
The
not?
police were
Oh, you
always like,
stop.
they're pretty chill.
Well,
They
General
don't
Gordon
like him,
is.
but they help him out. I don't know.
Oh, what are you trying to do?
I don't know how you stop in midair.
Wait, what's
You
he
press the
done?
camera button.
Oh, wait,
that's
what?
very cool.
The camera button?
Press
As in, like-
minus.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm
Yeah,
with
there you
I'm
go.
with you.
Hey.
Look at that.
Whoa. That
Kinda
goes
fire.
cold.
That was incredible. Thanks for that.
Hey, I didn't get my picture. Okay, at least you got it.
I'll send it to you.
Screenshot that, bro. that's it.
Screenshot.
What?
Pickle. Oh, hey,
Guys,
it's
Oliver
Diamond.
here from the Crafty Masters channel.
Got it's Diamond in the chat. Who's picked Rainbow Road again?
I accidentally picked it.
Thank you very much.
Oh
Oh,
no! I'm sorry, guys.
How many, I don't know how many hours I've got on this game. I'm 25 still. It might be updated. I would check, but my phone kind of broke
I'll
today.
check. Yeah, it still says 25 on here.
Who voted no?
I didn't vote, so
I voted
Someone's
yes.
a villain.
I have not voted.
This is horrible. Oh, I love this map. Looks so good, bro.
I don't know if Jax was still in the chat, but I just want to say I rewatched your first impressions video on the original Metroid the other day because I was thinking about playing it, and it was a really good video. So I want to say that if you're still there, but if you're not, then just give free clout.
I'm checking out the channel right now.
There you go.
I'm already subscribed.
I'm pretty sure I'm.
Oh
subbed
my
as well.
god, I remember these. The reviews, the Box Boy and Box Girl.
Oh yeah.
That video is actually cold as hell.
Cold. Those sounds, you buffoon.
Why is he a buffoon for using the word gold?
I remember, what was it, the top, like, is it the top 50 characters in Smash Bros or something, that video? Ranking all the
Oh,
Smash
yeah.
Delete
characters.
that video.
You can't delete
That
it
video-
from our memory though.
No,
Not,
yeah, I
Mis-
can't
what
delete
was
it
it,
from
Mr.
my friend's
Monkey?
memory.
I was goated. Made the thumbnail for that video. Still
of the
proud.
Sound channel.
I was thinking of making a video over the summer. I just want to play Smash Bros or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd be down.
No.
I would watch.
I'm gonna actually do a takedown video of Crafty Masters.
Ideal.
rap
I was gonna
battle.
say,
I'd
Sans.
also be down.
I was gonna say, Sans. You want to make a joint channel called the friend block? But you know, whatever.
The acquaintance
It's just-
block.
It's just me
The
and you.
acquaintance Q box.
I'll just join the PAL block, thank you.
We'll take
No,
Lewis
honestly, guys,
07.
you should make another PAL block video.
No, we'll take
We have.
Redstone.
But
We- yeah, we-
we haven't edited it yet.
Yeah, that's on me.
I think if we had Redstone as like an analytics manager for the PAL block, he'd be able to keep us on track because he'd tell us and give us reminders.
That's so
About the
true.
fact
He's
that
like
videos
YouTube
aren't made.
analytics to
387
person.
days since you last posted a video.
That's what I'm talking about.
He's like a real disruption, but if you think about it, he is just like kind of keeping you on board.
Mm.
It's true. We may see him as mean, but really he's just looking out for us.
Yeah.
This is true. This is true.
He's like a supercomputer. Well, no.
He kind of
not
is, yeah.
really.
That's kind of the style of video he makes as well.
It's
I've
true,
not
very
looked at the
analytical.
Redstone channel in so long.
You probably put out another trailer for the weight comparison remake.
Who's winning?
The object.
Guys, what's the channel called?
Redo
Rock Bros.
Redo Rock Bros. See, when we say
Sorry?
these things, Fiber, it just doesn't make sense to anybody else.
Nobody else on the planet.
Knows what Redo Rock Bros
No.
is.
In jokes.
Sorry.
What videos did he post? I'd have no idea how to find this.
It's some sort of size comparisons.
Just Redstone 35 and it'll come up.
Redstone size comparison.
That will work too.
Oh yeah, found it.
Exactly.
1 million views!
I
Yeah,
know.
literally.
I know, it's crazy.
He's big time.
It's honestly quite incredible.
It is.
Bro, no
It's
wonder
so
he's
awesome.
talking to you about analytics, bro. He's
It's so
got
cool.
he hit gold.
Yeah, we
That's
know.
crazy.
Every cloud's got a
Well,
silver
no, he's
lining.
not doing too well anymore. Oh yeah, I'm Redstone 35 brackets Benjamin.
Benjamin Felstead, baby.
Full government name.
It does just sound like a World of Warcraft NPC or something.
Yeah, so you
Yeah.
get your missions from in like Skyrim or something.
He's definitely like a dwarven blacksmith or something.
So he's in the stream right now, and we've just been ragging on him for like.
We've been ragging
No,
on him,
no.
we've been praising him.
Wait, he's got a face reveal. That's what he looks like.
Whoa, that's mean.
No,
That's
no, no.
horrible.
He's a good-looking guy. That's why I'm surprised.
Why are you surprised?
No, I'm not surprised, guys. Shush.
What are you trying to say?
You can't win. You can't win.
It's just that I never really imagined Redstone to be anyone, just kind of like this robotic
Stick
beast.
figure.
He's just an AI.
Yeah, just like an object show character or an AI. I really hope Redstone doesn't find this stream VOD.
There's no way.
I'll private them
Surely
anyway.
not. Well, actually, he might because he does like to go into the analytics. So you might go into the archives, the Crafty Master archives.
Guys, Redstone is so cool and I love him.
Redstone is awesome.
The angry wiggler
We
kind of
love
blocking an
Redstone.
important part of the gameplay. Oh yeah, sorry, Sans got me to put it there like ages ago. Let me just
No, don't get rid of it. Wait, what
Maybe
is it?
just move him.
the
Angry
wiggler.
Wiggler.
There you go. He's shrunken.
Guys.
I don't know
the
why I've still
Wiggler is
got
the
the
most
stupid
important part about this channel.
the PC Piranha plush that you got me to put there the
Rails,
other week.
Rails, what are you doing? Rails is trying to go against me. I thought I was the man of the people.
You're not man of the people.
People are turning against you.
Yeah, there's a
You're
revolt.
anti-hero.
Rails is the new man of the people. Bob, leave me alone.
Oh, what do you mean? What am I doing to
Do
you?
you remember that lobby I was in the other day? And you just suddenly appeared in front of me. I look back at the screen, you were Lakitu in front of me, spamming shells at me.
I would never do such a thing.
Uh-huh.
Bob is the real villain. He pretends not to be, but he's the real villain. He is the Elite Smash story. It will never
Whoa,
be the biggest betrayal of all time.
what is that story? I've never heard it before.
Sure you
The
haven't.
legend has it. that
Legend.
Crafty
That's all it
Masters-
is. It's a legend. It never happened.
Well, it's hearsay. But the legend goes, Crafty Masters was on the verge of Elite Smash with Steve, and all of a sudden, the great fiber optic broadbeam appears in the lobby in ranked Elite Smash, almost Elite Smash lobby, and proceeds to decimate him and prevent
No.
him from ever reaching.
This is not. This is revisionist history.
This is what the legend says.
I refute the legend.
Go on then.
Guys, can you can you
What
keep it
actually
down
happened?
and watching realistic BFB size comparison?
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry, man.
sorry, we've got to let them
Sorry.
focus on the realistic BFB / teapot size comparison.
Thank you.
Brackets outdated.
Evil Leafy is 0.95 inches.
What?
What is this? This is crazy.
Isn't that like a temperature comparison or something as well?
Yeah.
Temperature comparison.
Bro,
For
come
what?
on, that.
For the
That can't have
BFB
done that
teapot
well, can it?
/
He's gonna be a
does
really
that
good
even
data
know?
analyst one day.
That is true. You should go to uni for that.
Also, just as a warning, this is probably might be the last race of today,
Oh no.
so you gotta make it count. Or maybe I'll do one more.
Oh,
I feel like Finley's the only one hearing every time I gulp.
That was legendary.
I
Comedy
can't find the
gold.
temperature. Well, I'm sorry, Redstone, for ragging on you. I'll stop now.
I'll send them a link to this video.
No.
and a timestamp.
YouTube shorts of just
The
these
timestamp is
conversations.
great.
No, he hates YouTube shorts.
Oh
He will
yeah, no,
disown
he left
YouTube
my
on
server
YouTube
and sent me a message
Hey,
saying,
why?
"Uh oh, looks like he's become a YouTube Shorts channel. Time to leave." And he left my server, unfriended me, and
He made
unsubscribed.
like one short.
Bro, that's all. That's evil. Redstone, you're a sociopath.
Who just say, "Oh, Finley"?
Got him.
Got
That's
him.
crazy. Did you not see that, Crafty Masters?
See what?
Sorry, what can I call you? What can I address you as?
Krog.
King man.
Krog.
Frog.
Krog and Sandals.
Krog is such like a deep
Deep cut,
niche
yeah.
thing.
Mm,
Krog and Sandals, that's a great name for a duo.
podcast.
Hell yeah, yeah,
Mm,
podcast. Sounds, would you say
It's
we
like
make
an
this a
Australian
regular
comedy
affair?
It does, to be fair.
Krog and sandals.
Like a buddy cop.
I want that medallion.
Good luck. I believe in you.
That font they're using for the word Cooper, I'm sure they use it at Nuki Zoo.
What a niche bit. That does look like a zoo font.
You having fun there?
Me?
Yeah.
No, this is awful.
Just get it. No,
What do you just get it, Fiverr?
I did.
No, you didn't. Oh, well, actually, whatever, to be honest. Yeah, this is the last race, by the way. Chat.
Alright.
Disgraceful.
Oh, no, whatever. I don't care.
Yeah.
Right.
Almost escaped the dinos.
Let's do this. Last one count. Whoever wins this gets the password to the YouTube channel.
Ooh, I hope I win.
Mateus
so
just
awesome.
joined.
My
Fat
first
Gaming.
policy as the new king of the Crafty Masters
Yo,
channel is
Fat
renaming
Gaming?
it to the Crafty Masters channel.
Ooh, Mateus is saying you're fat gaming.
No,
Whoa.
that's also a deep cut.
You gotta understand, Sans. You were absent for a while. I thought you died.
Shout out
I
to the
missed,
Fat
I
Alliance.
missed like a year or two.
Yeah, then you sent me a message like 6 months later saying, "Oh, I didn't even see you streamed."
Yeah, but I didn't though, so that's not. Fat gaming, bro. I think he's just calling you fat gaming. That's all as far
No, 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 no.
It's it's a deep cut.
as deep cut.
Yes, Fat Gaming says it's Diamond. Or Diamond. Or It's. I'm gonna call you It's for short. The next Spaghetti
Jimmy, have you
Spaghetti is
ever
gonna be
had
on
any
Redstone.
enemies?
Oh my days, I would absolutely watch that. I would promote that.
What's this?
I'd star in that.
Spaghetti on Redstone.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
That's so good. That's such a good idea.
Like the history of Redstone, or like Redstone the person.
Character analysis.
More about
Like a
Redstone as a
deconstruction.
concept. Yeah, like a
Okay.
deconstruction.
Exposed.
Yeah. I'm with you.
Expose. You should expose all of your enemies throughout this whole thing.
Exposing.
Yeah, you
the
should do a
stat Finley.
recounting of the history of the lore of Crafty Masters.
Yeah.
An
Surrounding
iceberg video.
characters. Yeah.
There's a name I remember from like 2018 that just sticks with me. There's this guy in chat called Traffic Light Bros. And like he was only there for one stream, but that name just kind of stuck in my head.
It is a good name, to be fair. That is a cold name.
That was the same
That's
stream that
great.
I met SPG64 as well.
been.
Traffic
That
Light
should
Bros.
have- the Power
True.
Bros should have been Traffic Light Bros.
I don't know if I met anyone else.
So fire.
I need to win the keys to Crafty Masters channel.
How are you 7?
You talking to me, Sans?
Whoa, 4. They're gonna win. Crafty Masters gonna win.
Rails wins the keys.
This is one the password. Congratulations.
Alright, yeah, you get the password. To Crafty Masters and all associated accounts. The power block included. And therefore, just like
Hey,
Finley
wait.
and
I
Fob
don't know
by
about that
extension.
one. Whoa.
We might actually get some videos on my channel then, actually, so that might be alright.
And then also the Toad Brigade.
Oh yeah.
That's a deep
That's
cut.
another deep cut.
Yeah.
Mm.
You know, Rails was actually part of the Toad Brigade.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I've forgotten about that.
Exactly.
Which Toad were you? Were you Captain
I
Toad?
was Captain Toad, yeah. Rails was
Yeah.
the hint Toad.
Very good.
And we also had
Same.
Toadsworth and
Toad in the hole.
someone else. I don't even know who else.
Well, what's become of Toadsworth and the other Toad?
They just disappeared.
Oh.
There's not much more to say about it than that. But yeah, that's good. I'm gonna call the stream a day here. It's been pretty fun chatting with everyone. And thank you to the people in chat who've been yapping away as well and
Like
voting
and
in our polls.
subscribe to SloggettiMan.
Yeah, thank you, Fiber, for the plugs. That's a good one. Unfortunately, I think everyone in the chat has been subscribed and
Guys,
It's
guys,
just Spaghetti Man.
subscribe. I haven't subscribed yet, so I'm gonna have to subscribe.
but we've got 5 viewers and only 2 likes on the stream, guys. So you better get at it before it's too late.
I'm disliking.
It's
Thanks, Sans.
I'm kidding, guys.
All right. Well, thank you all for
I just
watching.
donated.
Leave a like if you want Sans publicly executed next time I stream.
What the hell?
And other than that, until next one, thank you very much.